Hey, how's it going, everybody? I'm Zach here, back with another video, and this is I'm currently filming this part of the video after my birthday party, so this is kind of just a thing to say thank you to everybody who came to my party, and it was a lot of fun, and just saying some of the footage might not have the best audio, and this is because I have my, I left my microphone at home. Well, I had it out yesterday, but I thought people might be thinking we were gonna, like, film, it would look a lot, because some people don't like that filming in public, so I thought if I had the microphone, it would look a little more obvious that we were trying to film videos and YouTube stuff. So some people get really anxious about that and stuff, so I just didn't use the mic yesterday. So the audio isn't gonna be the greatest on this video, so I apologize for that. And it's got a lot of it. It was a lot of it my parents filmed, so it might not be the greatest film work. But without further ado, let's get into the video. Hey, how's it going, everybody? I'm Zach here. Today we're at my birthday party day, and it's been really fun so far. We've been here for about an hour. We still have 3 more hours to go. I don't know where the other people are, so I'm gonna go find them. We're gonna start filming. So yeah, see you in a second. So here's Sam Lair to your bud, and he's gonna try and do his first front flip. Oh. I think he just about hurt himself.
I heard my neck crack.
Do it one more time for the people.
No, I'm good.
You sure?
Very sure.
Fine, then film me trying to do a flip.
I feel that my butt crack. I just said that on camera.
We got the whole squad here. VidK106, DJK Vlogs, and Jaden. Backflip. Come on, VidK. Yes. Oh. Here, Sam, should record me doing this. Yeah, I'm gonna try.
The man, the myth, the legend.
Backflip! Backflip!
I do it.
Backflip! Woo!
What are you showing next?
Yes!
Wait. Okay. Let's try really fast.
Oh, oh. Here you go.
That's going on YouTube.
Yeah. Uh-oh. The bunny skipper. Rock climbing, seriously? That always did it awesome, okay. Alright, throw it in my hand. Oh, darn it, I can't fix it. Oh.
This is what I'm doing.
How the heck do you do that? You can't. No, I mean by that.
Yeah, they had one of their first
No,
seasons.
that.
It was like a lot more intense than that.
Really?
Yeah.
Go.
Go, Kendall, go.
Go, Kendall, go, go, go. Go, go, go.
Go.
Go. Go.
A bunny and a waffle. Middle school. Well,
Go, Zach, go. Here.
You're welcome. Jaden's sweaty here.
What?
You're going the wrong way, bud.
We didn't.
You made that look easy. Yeah, the big one's pretty easy.
Made it.
I don't know how to.
Just film it. Fine. We're gonna get a cake now.
Okay.
Okay, guys. So, Will on the middle right. Me and Garrett on this. Those three on there. Garrett's goalie and Josh goalie. Yeah, I don't have a spot in there. You're on white. I don't know where to go. 3, 2, 1, go! Well, how does this work? You need to hold on to the bar at all times, too. You can't go that way. Josh, get it! Josh, get out of it! Josh, get it! Josh, get it high, get it high! Josh, Wait, Rule, can the goalies use their hand to take it off?
I'll get it.
Okay, careful. Should I stop this?
Still a little more.
Okay, your teams are uneven, you know.
Go down. You can't throw. You can wash your hands. Goalies can't throw. If you could, guys, throw it out. Oh, go out. Go down. Go. There we go. No.
Zach, you have somebody on goalie who can't see. You might want to.
Josh, you want to do something else?
I got it.
You can't see, honey. You come up here, Josh.
Third bar to white. Hey, how's it going? I'm Zach here, back with another video, and this is I'm currently filming this part of the video after my birthday party, so this is kind of just a thing to say thank you to everybody who came to my party, and it was a lot of fun. And just saying, some of the footage might not have the best audio, and this is because I have my I left my microphone at home. Well, I had it out yesterday, but I thought people might be thinking we were gonna film like it would look a lot, because some people don't like that filming in public. So I thought if I had the microphone, it'd look a little more obvious that we were trying to film videos and YouTube stuff. So some people get really anxious about that and stuff. So I just didn't use the mic yesterday. So the audio isn't gonna be the greatest on this video. So I apologize for that. And it's got a lot of it. It was a lot of it my parents filmed, so it might not be the greatest film work. But without further ado, let's get into the video. Hey, how's it going? I'm Zach here. Today we're at my birthday party day, and it's been really fun so far. We've been here for an hour. We still have 3 more hours to go. I don't know where the other people are, so I'm gonna go find them. We're gonna start filming. So yeah, see you in a second. So here's Sam Lair to your bud, and he's gonna try and do his first front flip. Oh. I think he just about hurt himself.
I heard my
Okay,
neck
Sam.
crack.
Do it one more time for the people.
No, I'm good.
You sure?
Very sure.
Fine, then film me trying to do a flip.
I feel that my butt crack. I just said that on camera.
We got the whole squad here. Vic here, 106, DJ K Vlogs, and Jaden. Backflip. Come on, Red Kid. Yes. Oh. Here, Sam, record me doing stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna try.
The man, the myth, the legend.
I do it.
Backflip.
What are you showing now?
Yes.
Wait. Try really fast. Wait.
How far? How far did you jump?
You can stop there.
Oh. There you go.
That's going on YouTube.
Uh-oh.
The bunny skipper. Rock climbing, seriously? That always did it possible, I can't. Alright, throw it in my hand. Oh, darn it. I can't freaking There's no way I'm doing that. How the heck do you do that? You can't. No, I mean by that.
Yeah, they had one of their first two. It was like a lot more intense than that. Really? Yeah.
Go.
Go, Kendall, go.
Go, Kendall, go, go, go. Go, go, go.
Go.
Go. Go.
A bunny and a waffle. Middle school. Well,
Go, Zach, go. Here.
You're going the wrong way, bud.
We need. Yes!
I'm going for the big one.
Hey, go, Garrett. Yes!
You made that look easy.
That was Paul.
Yeah, the big one's pretty easy.
Made it.
I don't know how to.
Just film it. Fine. We're gonna get the cake now.
Okay.
Okay, guys. So, Will on here on that side. Me and Garrett on this. Those three on there. Garrett's goalie and Josh's goalie.
I don't know where to go. 3, 2, 1, go!
Well, how does this work?
You need to hold on the bar at all times, too. You need to go now. Josh, get it! Josh, get out of it! Josh, get it! Josh, get it high, get it high! Josh, Wait, Earl, can the goalies use their hand to pick it off?
I'll get it.
Okay, careful. Should I stop this?
Still a little more.
Okay, your teams are uneven, you know.
Go down. You can't throw. You can watch your hand. Goalies can't if you could guys, go down. Oh, go down. Go down. Go. There we go. No.
Zach, you have somebody on goalie who can't see. You might want to.
Josh, you want to do something else?
I got it.
Hey, I'll be
You
ready to
can't
get up
see,
there.
honey.
Get on that bar here.
You come up here, Josh.
Third bar to white. Darn it! It's a throw in.
Oh, no! Give me that ball. Sam?
Right there on that side. Come on, roll on, go, come on. Oh, you're on that side. Yeah. Okay, on that side. Oh, yeah. They think a whole line of people so hard. Where are we going this way? Jay, come on, Jay, down there. Kick it. Oh!
When can I stop, Zach?
Darn it! Crap! No, shut up!
Zach, when do I stop filming?
Just hit the, you can stop it. 2018 birthday party! Hey! Kyle, act happy. Tickle that!
Thanks for watching. Subscribe to me. Subscribe to
VidKid 106. DJK Vlogs. The OG Monstrosity. No channel. We made keto. Yes. Shadow Art Gaming.
Nothing.
This weirdo.
Yeah.
Thank you all very much for watching.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? I'm Zach Child here, back with another video. In this video, I'm going to be discussing my Snapchat experience and what it was like having Snapchat. And some of you know, I had Snapchat last summer, and I actually put the link in the description of one of my old videos last summer. And it was, and I put it, and so I got some followers on it. Sorry, I'm having some trouble speaking for some reason. And it was honestly one of the worst experiences of my life. It started off, a lot of my friends have been badgering me for like 9 months together, like, you need it, you need it, you need it. And I had already had Instagram, which I like Instagram a lot, and stuff, but people were like, oh, we need to talk to each other all summer long. And I'm like, ah, oh, fine. I eventually gave in. I still remember the day I got it. It was July 1st, 2017. And at first, it wasn't that bad. I was following a lot of my good friends, and it was really going smoothly and well, and it was pretty fun. I was in a couple small group chats. But then after a while, it kind of like the problem with it is, and a lot of people I've talked to say the exact same words, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you know exactly what I'm talking about. You'll get in a conversation, you'll text something, and like you'll just sit and wait at your phone forever and ever and ever, and then you go like this and go, and you're just like waiting, looking at the screen. It's like you can't just get away from it. And this is just the phone case. I always have to film and put the phone on my tripod without the case on because it doesn't fit with it on. And it just, I mean, you just wait for hours and hours, like for one text, or you're just constantly like thinking about that. And that's what kind of bothered me about it a lot. A bunch of it was just, after a while, like I was in a bunch of group chats. I created a lot of group chats. And I'll get a little more into that later in the video. But some group chats were really smoothly, really well, and people in them were great. There was like no cussing, no arguing, went really well. But after a while, people seemed like got more tense on Snapchat. I don't know why. It's like after 2 weeks, it was just really weird. And sorry, my I see you look under there. Someone's texting me right now, but I'm not really reading it. I'm just kind of like going back and forth. And so basically, I was getting in group chats, and some people were like arguing, like their fights would break off like right away for some reason. I'm just like, what's going on? And I didn't like the amount of cussing in some of them. I didn't like how people were acting in some of them. I didn't understand. I never seen these people act like this in person, in real life. So I was also very confused about that then. Like, people hide their true selves on Snapchats, or like what they really do sometimes. And that's the problem with it. It just creates so much drama, and then that thing where you take a picture and disappears after 10 seconds. I mean, don't even get started on how much controversy that caused. Well, not personally with me, but other people I know, like, it's a mess. It wasn't going that well. Then I remember just waking up at like 7:30 in the morning. I had to go to summer school, and there's an argument between two of my friends, and they're all like cussing each other out. One says they're not feeling so, and the other one's saying you're acting like a bitch. I mean, you get the picture, and they're going back and forth and complaining why. I'm just kind of sitting back, like, looking at it. It was just, it amazes me how people can act on there. And then that just kind of bothered me. And another thing was, one of my friends from, I don't know if I am a very friendly person. I consider everyone my friend, and if I know you personally, I kind of call you my best friend. I mean, I really can do that ever. It's not some like stupid little thing I do to make everyone feel like really good about themselves, and like, oh, just some fake thing. Well, I mean, to feel good and be happy, yes, but not like some fake. I don't do it to put on some fake show. I don't. Like, I really consider everyone that I know like my best friends and stuff. I don't really have like, I mean, I'll always have like 6 or 7 friends that will always be like really close to me my whole life, but I still consider everyone generally the same. And it just was, she got really mad at me. A couple of you might know this. She just like, because I somehow, like, for reason or Snapchat has like a recommendation thing on there, so it will like show like recommended friends, and I added everybody that popped in recommendations. So I would already been following one of my friends on there, or she didn't think I was her friend, but I had been telling her, and the people were like, oh, do you know her? I'm like, oh yeah, we were in school, we were best friends. And I talked to their friends, and they were all really nice. And that went really good. And then, like, about a week later, there were, like, 3 of friends I had talked to.
I get a text from her on there. It's like, why are you telling everybody we're best friends and we're getting along? Like, well, we kind of were. We're like friends. She's like, we weren't even friends like at all. I didn't say you're my friend. We didn't really like talk. I'm like, I thought we talked. It's just like, it was just, I felt really bad after. I mean, I just was like kind of in shock because I didn't really know what I did. Like, I felt like I didn't do anything wrong. And I had been talking to her previously about because I got a concussion last summer, so I really spent a lot of time on Snapchat because I didn't really have much else to do. I kind of couldn't really do practicing for football or go to karate and things, so I was kind of like, eh. And I imagine the stress of Snapchat didn't help with the concussion, and that just made me feel kind of bad. I made some big group chats, and people were like getting really mad at me, or like people were getting upset each other, and there were just fights breaking out. I mean, it was just an absolute mess. I remember one specifically. And I know one of the people who's going to remember this, and you watch my videos too. So basically, one of my good friends, I'm not going to say her name, and a couple other of my friends, I had made a group chat with us, and they were in them, and they all like immediately left. Like, someone had just gotten Snapchat recently, and then she had joined one of the things, and then they left immediately. I'm like, that's really, and they messaged me, like, I don't want to be around her. She like does this stuff and this stuff. She doesn't really do anything. She hangs around these people who have done this for her. Like, yes, they've done stuff. It doesn't mean they're necessarily all bad people. I don't want to go into deep details on some of the stuff they had done, but it wasn't anything like super bad. It was just, I mean, it was just really weird. I'm like, you guys were talking to each other all last year though. It's like, well, it's different now. I don't want to do that. And then it was just really, it was such an absolute mess. I mean, they just made her feel bad, and I got involved into it, and I'm just kind of like, like, I'm confused what's really going on, so I'm so confused. And then I'm just like, fine, you guys don't have to be in the same chat as each other. Then fast forward 3 weeks later, school starts, they're all like, oh, how was your summer? Oh, I mean, my jaw immediately dropped. I'm like, you brought me in to a mess, got mad at me for making a group chat with you people, and you're saying, how you doing, your summer's here. No, I don't get paid enough for this. No, just kidding, but I don't get paid anything at all, but it just, I mean, that I'd never been so confused in my life. It was maybe not the most, but it was definitely a top 3 moment I was so confused. I mean, just not understand it. It just didn't make any sense. But at the same time, I do not understand teenage girls, and that is also why I do not have a girlfriend, probably, and it is probably why I'll never have a girlfriend or ever get married. But I have you guys, have my video. No, I'm just kidding about that part, but it really did confuse me. I didn't understand it all. It was just an absolute mess. I never really said anything to them because I didn't want to bring it up again. I'm just like, forget about it. And a similar thing happened too this summer, where one of my really good friends, he had got Snapchat added in one of the chats, and someone immediately left because him and her had some struggles at school about stuff. And my one friend, he doesn't want to keep his mouth shut about some stuff. He just jokes around sometimes. And she got really mad at him. That made me feel really bad because she was kicking out one of my best friends. And then he got a little upset, and they were just going back and forth, arguing. I mean, it's created so much chaos. And then it just basically, the last like week or two of me on Snapchat, I knew I probably was going to have it soon. I'd already made enough people mad. I had like a boys only chat on there, like it was called the Boys in the Hood or something. It was just some funny chat with all of us. And somehow one of my friends, who was a girl, got added into it. And they're like talking like, why do we said everybody? And because they're like, why do we said him, or them? I'm like, why do we said everybody? And then I made the biggest, I put a 32-person group chat in Snapchat. Which, if you guys don't know, that is the max group people can put in Snapchat group chat. Maybe it's changed now, but back then it was 32. It was an absolute storm, and it was so much fun, though. I mean, we had like 70 people talking at once, people coming in and out all the time. It was just, on the chat, it was just awesome. People were like, oh, I know you, how are you doing here? Oh my god, it was just so much fun, and it was just chaos. But after like a day, that chat died off, and after that one night, some people were like really excited and just kind of like didn't really say anything. Some people got really mad. And then about 2 weeks later, another argument started. I don't remember what it was what. I clicked delete Snapchat, and I was done with it. it was gone. But it takes, for some stupid reason, it takes like 30 days to deactivate your account completely, even after you're like, you sign up to delete your account. And I'm like, oh, okay. And my account had reportedly gotten hacked, though, mostly because I was looking at my emails, which my Snapchat account was under the time, and it said a device logged in on your account here in this location. It was like from Ann Arbor, Michigan, which is 2 hours east of here. I'm like, I only know one person last summer who's who's like one of my friends, but we're not like super close. I never really talked to almost ever. And I wasn't sure if they had done it, but I don't really know anybody in Ann Arbor. And then one of them came in from Detroit, and I know a few people in Detroit. I wasn't really asking them. I think I asked them if they maybe try and sign up something, but I was just really confused. And then I go back like 3 weeks later to tell everybody that my account was going to be deleted soon, and that my account got hacked. So if you saw a message from me, it wasn't from me. And someone had said they did get a weird message from me. And we still to this day don't know who hacked it. I don't know, but then I don't know if it was actually hacked or not. Or if someone, I think it was just one of my friends I know, I'm pretty sure it was, like, signed in. I think one message sent, but apparently it wasn't anything bad or anything. And then someone had said, it was just an absolute mess. But then the one person said they got a message from me. I hadn't sent a message to them in like a month, so I knew they probably were lying about it. But someone I really didn't remember sending a message to, I asked them, and they're like, oh, you just said like hi or something. I'm like, I don't even. And I explained everything, and it was just a mess. And then I go back into the group chat to tell everybody, and the absolute, I don't know who any of these jerks were. I mean, some kid, I told everyone we got hacked, and he's like, who the F cares? And I was just telling him, I'm like, dude, what is your problem? I'm like, who in the hell are you? I mean, I don't even know where are these people come from? I'm sorry for my language. That's going to be one of the very rare times you hear me swear, but I was like really tense and angry at that moment. I didn't know what was going on. I didn't want somebody sending false information or spamming stuff and sending my information out or something. I was just really, really anxious. But in the end, my account, I was checking it back and forth. No one had logged in any other devices. My account got deleted a week later, and it was all said and done. So that was basically my Snapchat story. It was an absolute mess for the most part. But there were some fun parts. There were some good memories I made on there. But overall, I don't get Snapchat. It's like the worst social media there is. It is actually, a lot of people have actually deleted it. Instagram is number one. You can avoid drama very easily. You're not brought into stuff. It's just a lot more calm and laid back, and it's more fun to look at pictures and look at someone putting dog emojis on their face and having rainbows throw off their mouth. But yeah, that's just my Snapchat story. Hope y'all enjoy this video. I would also have to take a moment of silence to have a little memorial for some people. So basically, where I live in Grand Rapids, we had a shooting. It was the largest mass shooting in Grand Rapids of all time, where 7 people were killed in one day. And I actually knew one of my friends was actually friends with one of the people who were sadly killed. And another one of my other friends I just found out today, was friends with them too. And they were like, and actually the shooting actually took place. One of the people were sadly killed on my street. Like, I can see their house from my house. Well, not exactly. Well, basically, here's how it works. There's a highway here, my street's here, and there's a street here. Both of our streets have, I'm not going to say the name because for privacy reasons, both of our streets have the exact same name, spelled the exact same way. And when I tell people my street, sometimes if they're ever going to pick me up, they get confused, and like they're two, and I have to tell them everything. Basically, it's kind of the same street, though. They used to be connected way back, like in the early 1900s, apparently, or like back in like the 40s or 50s. And people were going down the road. They could see it was like a giant chase, and sadly, it was very, very. I mean, it was like I could see the house. Like I would look out if I were to walk down like 30 seconds, I could see the house. It was a very sad day. I didn't think much of it because I was like 10 or 9 at the time, and I was like 8. It was a very sad day. So I would just like to have and also one of the people was actually one of my friend's father-in-laws, I think, of the killer, which I'm not. You guys can look this thing up here else, but let's just have like 10 seconds silence for the victims. Okay, I think that was 10 seconds. I wasn't quite looking at the clock, I just kind of had my head down. I don't know how you're supposed to do those moment of silence stuff.
But yeah, rest in peace to all the victims and that. That was just like a big deal. Like the whole summer, everyone was talking about it. Plus, I know a lot of the people, know a lot of people who knew a lot of people that were the victims or have been. Some people were shot and not killed. It was just in the shooter. I knew someone who was like their father-in-law. It was a very sad time. I mean, I actually got to see. One of my friends in elementary school, their mom was actually shot by him, and I saw her arm the one day. Wasn't thinking about it. I'm like, oh my god. It was just a very sad time. It was a very, because we don't really have much crime here in Grand Rapids. I mean, nothing ever. We're a very, very safe city. And like our hoods here are like if you were comparing some places, they're just sitting laughing at us. But that's just that's just kind of my moment of silence for them. I know this is a long video. Hope you enjoy this video. If you're brand new to the channel, please subscribe down below. It means a lot to me. Helps support the channel. Like this video, comment, share, and subscribe. And let's get myself 300 subscribers by that in July, which I'm gonna get to 1,000. By 2019. I think we can do it. I calculated the rate I've been going since I started posting YouTube videos. At my rate, I'm averaging gaining 600 subscribers a year, which is pretty good, but I want to get that bigger and bigger and bigger. But yeah, thank you all very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Enjoy the rest of your day. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, and comment down below. How's it going, everybody? I'm Zach, back with another video. In today's video, I'm going to talk about the story of my tonsils and how big they were, and just the surgery and leading up to stuff and everything about it. And also, for some of you guys wondering why I'm wearing the same shirt in a lot of these videos, I am filming like 2-3 videos a day sometimes, and I have some stacked up ready for later times. So yeah, I'm not wearing the same clothes 2 days in a row, so don't worry about that. I ain't stinking the place up or anything like that. So without further ado, let's get into the video. And if you're new to my channel, please subscribe. It means a lot to me. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I mean, a lot of you subscribe to this channel. It helps the channel out a lot. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So basically, probably around the age of 10, probably around early 2013, I was having some problems chewing stuff. Or it might have been late 2012, I don't remember, somewhere around there. The winter of 2012, 2013. I was eating some foods and I was having some trouble chewing them and swallowing them. Which hadn't really been such a big deal a lot of times. But like, I mean, I could still have like yogurt or applesauce, but I was like trying to chew like some more crunchy stuff or some meats. I couldn't get it. It started to get worse and worse. I couldn't really swallow much. It was very, very hard to chew. And it took a lot. I mean, I just was getting really upset because I was having trouble chewing stuff. And just getting worse and worse and worse. I remember coming home, it was at a restaurant one time, and I just felt so sick, like I couldn't eat anything or chew anything. And I just got really nauseous for some reason, and I got really upset at myself, because it had been months leading up, and I just couldn't, I don't think I could eat chicken nuggets or something. I mean, I was having to eat basically baby food at a point, because my chewing was so bad. Like, it was really, like, we couldn't figure out what was going on. And it had been going on for probably about 8 months at that point. So this is like the summer of 2013. And I was just getting really, really upset. I couldn't eat a lot of my favorite food. It was basically I would eat like yogurt, applesauce, like some soft lunch meats and stuff. Couldn't really have bacon or steak or much. It just became really, really frustrating because I couldn't eat a lot of stuff. And after a while, we have one of the, I don't really know, she was like a lady at my old therapist's place. She was kind of like a doctor's place, counselor or something. I'm not quite sure. And they took a look at my throat. And they said my tonsils, I had double-sided tonsils, and they were absolutely massive. Like they said, they're surprised it was a little swallow stuff for all those years. I mean, they were like, they were like double-sided, and they were just huge. Some of the, like the biggest they said they'd ever seen. And at this point, I'm very excited. I mean, I'm also excited and nervous because they said I was going to get my tonsils removed, which is a surgery, which is a very simple surgery. I mean, there aren't really any heavy risks in it at all. I mean, it's very safe. But of course, you gotta remember, I was 11 at this point. I was really nervous. I'd never done surgery before. And I'm sorry if my camera's flashing a little bit. I don't know if it's just me seeing it or the actual camera, but it's kind of glitching a little bit. So I'm sorry for that.
So basically, they tell me I have to have my tonsils removed, or I mean, they don't tell me I have to, it's the best thing to do. And of course, I'm going to do that because I am sick and tired for the past, like, year not being able to eat anything. And I'm sorry if I'm looking at the screen. I'm really trying hard to look at the camera. It's just very hard not to look at the screen. And I'm just, like, a little nervous, and I'm just excited because I'm like, finally, I'm going to be able to chew after this. And it comes to surgery. I'm, like, really nervous the night before of. I remember just sitting in the living room talking to my mom for, like, 2 hours. It was just, like, unbelievably nervous. And I eventually fell asleep. Wake up, it's early morning, like 7 o'clock. Get down in the hospital. People are all very nice surgeon, and it's pretty fast surgery. They said I was in a room apparently after my surgery. I was like talking because like the first like hour or two you're not gonna remember what you're saying. I was like asking for a drink the whole time because when you have tonsils removed you're always constantly thirsty. I remember. I don't remember that, but they just remember telling me I needed a drink, or I kept asking for something, like, oh, because I was woozy from the anesthesia and stuff. I remember they pull to use anesthesia. I'm positive people think I'm crazy if they use like a mask and they put like they have to flavor it, and they flavor the gas or something, and they put like. I remember they put like a cherry chapstick into it, and I'm thinking like, what the heck? And like 5 seconds later, I'm out. I don't know what that was all about. I still tell my family that, and they're like, what? But of course, they don't know I was the only one back there in the surgeons, but I swear, they put like a cherry chapstick or something, put some flavored gas on it, and something. It was the anesthesia. It was weird. And then I remember the day after, it wasn't really that bad. Just for the next, like, month, you cannot eat anything. They said, one of the biggest stereotypes about taking tonsils was like, oh, you can eat all the ice cream you want. No, ice cream burnt my throat so bad. It was horrible. I tried eating ice cream. I felt so sick if I ate ice cream. It was awful. It was just like absolutely, ugh, it was so bad. I remember just how I could only eat Trix yogurt was what I ate for like the next 3 weeks. Because it was soft and smooth. It didn't burn me at all. I drank a lot of apple juice too, because that didn't bother my throat. And I remember just having like really rancid breath. Like, I mean, it was, oh my gosh, you have never smelled bad breath. Like, they said that was going to happen because you got everything removed back there, and it was just, even I could smell it, and it was bothering me. It was really bad. Like, even after I brushed my teeth, it was still really bad. I had trouble walking, standing for the next, like, week. After, I mean, it wasn't like, probably the next couple days, I was just, like, really tired. Just remember, like, sitting on the couch, and it was pretty bad. I mean, it wasn't like horrible. I mean, it wasn't like too painful. Just more so when you ate stuff, you're always just kind of thirsty and just kind of felt a weird feeling in the back of your throat. Fun fact. It's actually been 5 years since I got my tonsils removed. Now that I think about it, yeah, that has been 5. Yeah, 5 years. Wow, time flies. And after that, about after 2 months, I'm still not noticing much improvement in swallowing stuff. I tried eating like steak and stuff, or I couldn't do it. And I tell my mom, she's like, And so we go back to the doctor. He checks some stuff out. Apparently, I still have a little bit of stay, not nearly as bad. I had an immature chewing pattern, along with the double-sided tonsils, which is why I cannot swallow much. And I had to do like some mouth exercise for like 2 months, and it took me like 6 months of doing it on and off to really get back into it. And I still now today, if some of you see me at restaurants, some of my friends have, if I'm eating like steak or something, I usually eat a lot slower than most people, because I still have a little bit of an immature chewing pattern, which I do work on. You can only do so much for it, but I can still swallow stuff fine and everything. It's a lot better now. I just remember getting my time. It was. I would say it was horrible. It was not the most pleasant experience. But lots of people get tonsils removed. Most of the time, people who do, I know a lot of people have, it's for like, they get like strep throat like every month, or like really often every other week or something. Strep throat is one of the worst sicknesses. It's horrible. Thankfully, if you have your tonsils removed, you can't really get strep throat. I mean, yes, there is a small, very, very, very small chance, but the strep throat is what would be on like the adenoid. I also had my adenoids removed. I don't know what part of that is or anything. I think it's like the things that drip down, tonsils and adenoids removed, because it goes on like the adenoids and the tonsils, which is a lot of where the strep throat is. Thankfully, I haven't had strep throat since. I get sore throats and everything, but usually it's when I get to like a little cold, but it's not nearly as bad. I remember having strep throat when I was probably around, I got it a lot between like 5 and 7, and then kind of stopped for a while. I just hate it. I remember they had to put the Q-tip. I hate getting the Q-tip in the back of my throat. I vomited one time actually afterwards it hit because it was just so sensitive. I just like threw up all over the doctor's floor. I mean, I just hate the. I hate getting Q-tips stuck down my throat. Doctors a day. I almost never have to do it because I don't ever shit your throat anymore, which is good. Thank the Lord. Although I did have to do it last November when I said I had a cold, and usually they don't do that. Apparently this place they did, and it was like horrible because I didn't have strep throat, so I didn't like spell. You know, I just would hate. One time I actually got strep throat. I didn't actually tell my mom or my dad at all. So I'm like, I'm not going to get that Q-tip down my throat. I know I have it. I'm just going to wait this out. And about after a month, it went away. I don't even think they know that at all. They're probably gonna find out by this video. Or my dad might, because he watches my videos. I mean, it was I hated to go to the doctor and get tested for strep throat. I didn't tell when I had it. They actually, my doctor's office now does strep throat home kits because they don't want people coming to me. It's horrible. I mean, I'd rather have my arms sliced open with a knife probably than have strep. I mean, it's stinging pain. You can't chew or swallow. It's just horrid. It's just so bad. I mean, you might as well just stick a knife right down my chest. I mean, it's horrid. And I'm pretty sure those of you who have strep throat, I'm guessing all of you have at least twice in your life. You know as well as I do, it is miserable. Yeah, I just remember that. That's the story of me getting my tonsils and adenoids removed. It took about a year after that to really get my full chewing back and everything. I can completely chew now. I still have to chew my steaks sometimes slower, some other foods. But overall, I'm fine completely now, which is good. Another story, that's the only surgery I ever had. Well, I kind of had one other thing. They were checking for something a couple years ago. They were checking to make. I had some really bad. I used to have I still get them in there now, but I used to have awful stomach problems. I mean, it was so bad. Which I might do more in that video some other time. But they had to like stick a tube down my throat and like I had to get knocked out, not like punched out or something, but like with some like medicine or something to check, and nothing was wrong. Which is, I've only been surgery I only count that as a half, so 1.5 times. Ugh. So overall, they haven't been that bad. And for those of you who might be getting their tonsils soon, don't worry, it's not that bad. You just won't be able to really chew or eat anything for 3 weeks or a month that much. But overall, you get to sit at home, not do much. It's pretty good. So let's get into this video. Thank you all very much for watching. If you're new to this channel, please, please, please subscribe and comment down below and like and everything. But really, subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I have 5 months to do it. I'm pretty sure I can do it. I've gained about 100 subscribers in a month and a half, which I'm very shocked. And thank you all very much for making 282 subscribers. We did it. Yes. And yeah, thank you all very much for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed, and subscribe if you're new. And hope you all enjoy the rest of your day. Hey, how's it going, everybody? I'm actually back in another video. This video I'm going to be discussing some of my biggest pet peeves and things that make me really, really angry. So, without further ado, let's get into the video. So, what are you doing, Cash? She's like licking my McDonald's Coke or something. I don't know what she's even doing. So basically, so the number one, these are not in any specific order. There's just like some things I plot down, just like 4 or 5 of them. So yeah, one of them is trash talkers, and I cannot. And if you're a little friendly trash talker there now, that is fine. But I mean people who just like mentally beat you down, or like will go after kids they're younger than them and act like they're also bad people who just try to trash talk. And just due to points like bully harassment, like I cannot stand it, and I just love facing them and stuff. Like there's a lot, you know, I go to trampoline parks a lot. I do dodgeball. I've met some of the biggest trash talkers ever, and some of them have been good. Some of them have been really, really bad. Usually, though, I mean, I don't like some other person's very nice, very good sportsman. I don't mind losing to really. Like GG them, they outplayed me. But when a trash talker beats you in something, you just want to. It just makes you angry. Like, I remember, I remember one kid before. He wasn't really old. It wasn't so much trash. He was just so. Is a lot of you know. I'm extremely patient and I tolerate just about anything there is. But I mean, this kid just made me so. I mean, he was a solid player, but he just was such a. And we were playing dodgeball. He was just kept screaming and yelling so, and in the most obnoxious voice. He was like the definition of a COD kid, or a Fortnite kid who wants the gold scar. Like, I mean, he'd get a catch and would go, ah! I was running scream full volume because I don't want to shatter ears, and plus my mom's asleep. I mean, it was just like, he was so annoying. He kept like saying, get your butt out of here. It's like, get out. And just like going, he was so angry. I remember just like throwing it full force and just smacking him right in the face. And right after that, he completely shut up. I think he actually left dodgeball after that. And I just love hitting trash talkers right in the head with a dodgeball. It feels so great. I know it's a little kind of jerky with me, but I mean, this kid was so annoying. I don't know if anyone of you guys were with me at that time. Some of you might have been there when I saw that. I don't remember who I was with. I just remember going there, and he just was, oh my gosh, it was so annoying. And I cannot stand trash talkers. I mean, if you have little friendly trash talking, it's fine there now. But if you're gonna be acting like you're so hype and cool, you better be able to back this up for sure. And even if they do it too much, sometimes it gets to the point it's just annoying bullying. It's just like jerks. So that's one of the big things that makes me mad. Another thing is, what is it? People who don't respond to things. And by this, you're probably confused. I'm people who don't respond to emails, text, anything. You talk to them directly, they don't respond to it. Like, I don't know how many times, we've sent emails for, like, invitations and stuff, or text, and just, me and our family. And this, like, and a lot of stuff you can, like, see if they looked on it now. Because that's a lot of the updates for all the text and messaging and email. A lot of it you can tell someone's looked at them. And they just, like, I'll see them look at it on some of the stuff, and they'll just, like, go right away. It's like, what? Just give me a yes or no answer. Like, last year, when I had my birthday party, we sent out email invitations, and, like, no one, and then some people, there were, like, 6 people didn't respond, and it's just, like, I just don't know. I mean, some might generally come up. I cannot see when people don't respond. Like, I remember one person, I'm not going to say their name, I don't even think they watch my videos, but last year they got all upset because they're like, Zach, why didn't you have a birthday party? We did. We sent you the email, and it's like, I don't know, people don't look at stuff. I just don't get it. I'll see them look at a text, and they'll be like, okay. Or they'll say that, or they won't respond. I just don't want you to say, or if you, like, say, I'll tell you very soon, or I'll get right back to you. It's like, don't drag this out. Because last year we were trying to plan a birthday party, and people were just, like, we need to know a number count so we know how much it's going to cost, and what package and all that. But yeah, I hate when people just don't respond. I understand stuff's going to pop up where you can't respond. Or I just don't understand why you can't respond. Or say something. If it's just like me saying something stupid there now, you respond, that's different. But like, important stuff, or I'll say, hey, how you been? And they just look at it and I just don't understand when people do that. Like, I generally just don't know. So yeah, that's definitely one of the biggest things that makes me mad. Like, I totally respect understanding the stuff's going to pop up, or I just don't understand having the so many. That just makes me. So I don't know if any of you are like that at all, but that was one of my biggest pet peeves. Number 3, remember these are no specific word either. Are people with bad manners. I cannot express to you how many rude people. I don't really want to say rude. I'd say majority of people in this world are nice. Of course, where I am, people are usually generally really nice. Like, the stereotypes about the big cities, like, really, I'm talking, like, New York, LA, says, I don't know what people are really like there much because I've never been in those places, really. I've been downtown Chicago where people are pretty nice, but I don't know what some places are. Like, I've heard a lot of people are rude in some places, but and they have horrible manners. Like, I just cannot see bad manners. Like, if you're, like, a 10-year-old kid or, like, in elementary school or something, middle school, you're not going to have the greatest manners. I mean, I totally understand that. I mean, you don't develop skills until a little later. As long as you're not rude or a jerk about things, it's fine. But when you get to, like, that high school adult age, especially adults, it's just, like, you give them, it's like people just don't say please, thank you, for anything, whether, if someone who works in a restaurant would tell you this more, I mean, I've seen a lot of videos about people who used to work in restaurants, and they just, like, some people, they would, they would never say thank you for anything, never say thank you waiter, they would never, or person who works in some store or something, I mean, I hate people, more so for me, it's when, like, I'll give somebody something. Like, I brought donuts into class a couple times, and, like, people will just, like, grab one and go, and it's not just, like, I mean, the elementary kids in my school have better manners than the high schoolers. I mean, I'm sorry, if you're in the high school and you're watching this, I mean, your manners, well, not everybody, there's a lot of high schoolers in my, I mean, it's just, the older you get, I feel like it's almost in a way you're ruder, but in the way you should expect more, it's a whole different thing. But like, not everybody in my school, like high school or wise, is like has bad manners. Most, I'd say probably 30% of them are fine. I just can't stand it. When you do some big deal or you give them like, who was it? One time I gave someone like $10 and needed a thank you or anything. I'm just like, what in the actual H is? I just don't understand. So you're just like, hey, and they go talking off their friends. Like, it's like I don't understand. I hate bad manners. I remember one time when I held a door open for somebody. Usually, whenever I hold a door with somebody, they 90% of the time they're going to say thank you, or if not, like their husband or wife, or whoever they're with. But I remember just one time, I only have one bad experience. Some people have said holding doors, people's sexist. I'm like, that is absolute crap. That is not true. That's how we've always been. I never had anybody do that. I just remember one time holding a door open for a lady or diner, and then she just like, I don't know what went wrong with her, but she just like, freaking like, I held it open, and she just like, shake it, and then she like ran in, she tried getting out the other door, she like, ran like, smack down in the middle, and just ran out my door right past me. Like, I don't know what went wrong there. I don't know if she, I for all I know, she might have a mental sore or something. I don't really know. But she was, I don't know, she seemed to be talking fine in the restaurant, or she didn't seem really that different in the restaurant. She was talking to her family, but she just like acts so strange. I mean, that was one of the weirdest moments ever. But I don't know what's going on there. It might be something serious, or I have some disorder or something. So yeah, that's one of the things that bothers me, people with bad manners. Another thing, some of you know this, I cannot stand it when people spit. It's so disgusting when people just go, and they just go, I didn't actually spit there, I hate spitting myself. It's just so, I just hate the way it looks, I hate the way people, it's just so disgusting. It makes me sick just thinking about it. And somebody spits during dinner, or like, something just forget about, my appetite's gone, out the window, just thrown across. It's just disgusting. I was seeing people stick gum under the table. I cannot tell you how many times I've been in a restaurant, I accidentally just put my hand on the table, it smacks something sticky, and there's just piles of gum. It's like, well, oh my god, it's like, ugh. What is wrong with you? That's so disgusting. And there's a trash can. I can see a trash can, too, from these tables. Like, what is wrong with you? I just hate that type of stuff. It just really bothers me. And I hate just how there's cigarettes on the ground everywhere I go, too. I go on the streets, it's like cigarette butts everywhere. It's like, what the heck? People complain about eco-friendly stuff these days, and there's like cigarette butts all over the road. It's like, oh, who gives a crap? Or some guy complaining about eco-friendly stuff is driving some gas guzzler SUV. It just doesn't make sense. Or just I've seen one of my teachers I was with the other day, he's like a big eco-friendly person, stuff like, say, the environment. He spit gum out on the road, and I'm like, why would you do that? He got mad at me for putting plastic fruit cup in the trash cans. I'm not really mad, but like, I don't know, recycle. And I was on the ride home with him, because he drove me home, and he just spits gum out on the road. I'm like, the birds are going to eat that. I was like, oh, that's just some scare. The birds want to eat that. Cars are going to crush enough. I'm like, if you spit that out where the tire track is, there, get it. It's like, I don't even know. Maybe he's right. I can't. It's when someone, like, is known for something, like, their whole life, and they go do something that's, like, really against it, it's like, it just doesn't make sense to me. So that's kind of my opinion. That is not that. I kind of got off subject. It's more so the spitting part. That's really, but it's just disgusting. Spitting gum. Let's just don't do it, please, people. If you do it, put gum on your own table in your house or something, or not in like your family diner. Don't get that idea, okay? Because Zach doesn't want to get in trouble with your parents. But like, do in your room, or just put it in the trash can, please. It's not that big of a deal. Just don't spit unless you're outside or something. Do not spit indoors. Don't spit around a bunch of people. It's gross. Another thing is, I don't know why my whole life has always bothered me. When things won't fit and just keep tumbling and tumbling. Like, this is a prime example of this. I was cleaning my closet a couple weeks ago, and I was trying to put some stuff in my closet. If some of you have seen, it's just an absolute war zone in there. We don't have the biggest house, so I have to fit everything I can in there. I keep trying to close the door, so if you can fall, I close it again, stick something there, just more kept fall. It's like you push something in, and another thing. It's like Play-Doh Fun Factory. You push something in, more comes out. It's like, oh, I'm in the kitchen, I'm like putting cans up there, one thing falls down, and like it's like hits the ground. When it's just, you put another thing and it just pops more out. It's like, I can't, your things just fall out of nowhere. Like, I was in Speedway like 3 weeks ago or a month ago. It's happened 2 times, 2 separate trips. The first time, like, I literally opened a door and ate a bunch of 3 muscle milks. I actually hate muscle milk. I wasn't buying those. Trying to get the volume more. Those come falling out. Like, I wasn't even looking. I got so used to falling me. Like, I can catch stuff out. Look, I'm just like, boom, boom, boom. But the other one, I get so lucky, hit off my arm and smashed the ground, broke everywhere. It's like, I mean, my dad was right there. It wasn't my fault at all because this shelf just goes, more stuff just coming. I kept catching. It's just, I can only do so many circus acts before something breaks. Just, I don't understand. I just hate things start falling. You put something in, one comes out. I don't know. It's always just, that's one of my, I'm so mad. Or I was holding, or I hate when I'm holding stuff. Like, I was holding some drinks there, and my dad offered to help holding it. I dropped one of them, it's broke at the same Speedway, a different trip, and it shattered. I'm like, well, thanks, Dad. Some people just, like, see you, they have their hands full on their phone, and you have, like, 5, 6 grocery bags in your hand, and you're like, wait a minute, what the heck? And they're gonna help me, and then you drop stuff, and you break the eggs, and they get mad at you. It's just like, ugh. Yeah, it's ridiculous. And the other thing is, overpriced things that are absolute junk. Things are expensive. We all know that, and if you don't think they are, and you're smooching off your parents, welcome. When you get to the real world, you're gonna have some tough times. Because I know I'm only 16, I still am in 10th grade, but I still know the value of things, I know how expensive things can be. Prices, a big problem in today's world is I don't know if it's other places, but in America here, things are getting more expensive and people are not making more money. Like, people just can't afford it. The rent is ridiculous in some places. Like, these houses in some of these states, like, I mean, there's just, like, for what I live in, it's going to cost around $100,000. Like, in other states like California, or like Massachusetts and New York, the house costs $600,000-$700,000. And people just, I mean, yes, people do make a little money out there. But I know many people, I've seen many videos, there are people who are making like $100,000 from these places and are living in 1-bedroom apartments. I don't know why. People just, some of these places have taxed themselves so much. I just hate overpriced. It's just so much of this stuff has gotten overpriced with the housing. Products are absolute trash and they break and you spend a fortune. I was in Best Buy that day. It was like some Super Mario coin or something. I mean, I love Mario. I have nothing against him. But, I mean, I don't know if it was Best Buy prices or Nintendo, but there was a coin, like, it didn't do anything, it was just a collectible coin. And they had a bunch of, it was $60 for a coin this big. I went on Amazon, I found the exact same coin for $10. I looked up, I'm like, there's no way to compare. It was $60 there, and there was some other stuff too. There were some other collectible coins that led all. They're all like this is like $50 cheaper on the internet. Even for $10, I don't even know if it's worth it. It's like I don't understand sometimes. Or DLC in video games, I can't stand it. Yes, video games are more cheaper. People don't realize video games are cheaper today than they were back in the 80s or 90s. I mean, yes, I would say like between like 2005 and 2012 were like the cheapest video games. The $60 game wasn't really a thing yet. Or it kind of got down to like 50 was the top game. And then like around 2013, like what, 60, but even 60, I thought that was really expensive. But then I went back and looked at the game catalogs from like the 90s and 80s. There were games, when Super Mario Bros. 3 came out, that game was $120. You can believe me or not, but those games were expensive. But they were also, reason was they were a lot harder to make. They were all cartridges, and they were a lot harder to make. So it was a lot more difficult, which required a lot more time making. And video games, thankfully, are not made in China or some place that makes absolute trash. I'm sorry, I have nothing against China at all. I don't hate Chinese people, so don't get the idea from this. I mean, the stuff that makes just garbage, though. I mean, there's some stuff that's okay, but I'll take American-made, Germany-made over anything. And that's just, just overpriced things, or there's something else, I just cannot believe how much it was. Some of these, like, gaming headsets I've purchased, or I've seen, like, so the Astro A50s and stuff, like, they're like $300, and I had a bunch of people work like there's a guy at Games that told me he says it's a scam, like the $87 headsets work better than those, or just as good. So it's just, this stuff does not cost that much to make, but they mark the price up. It's just, things are getting so much more expensive now, and it's not to the point we gotta like worry like completely about it. Things are just, like, that's one thing, I mean, you act like people are being cheap sometimes, I mean, you gotta be in today's world, I mean, stuff's just expensive. I mean, taxes are ridiculous in some places. I mean, just people, I mean, just horrible. So yeah, I ranted about overpriced stuff for a while. Then let's get on. Oh, is that the final thing? There was one more I was going to say, I thought, though. I don't remember what it was. What was it? Give me a second. Oh! Now, this isn't something necessarily as a peeve or something that bothers me, it's just something I can't really understand much. Is when somebody complains about something so much, but they can easily leave it. I don't know if it's something that makes sense to you guys. I saw a video about this earlier by a YouTuber, and just like people, like I just have seen some people in my life that are in situations. Some aren't necessarily the greatest. I'm just getting detail for privacy reasons, and they just complain forever and ever and ever about it. Like mainly more relationship stuff. It's like just leave or break up. It's like, or like they complain about their jobs forever or something else, and it's like just quit. Don't keep harassing me because I don't want to hear it every day. Or like not like I have to hear like a lot of my friends come and rant to me, which is fine to an extent. Most of the time I'm fine with it and try to help them out. But when something is so simple and is so straightforward, and I tell them that, and some other people tell them that, and they just try and argue and constantly, that's just when I just kind of like, it just doesn't make me really mad. I just can't understand some logic to some people. It just doesn't make sense. Sometimes I know some of you can relate to this. It's just... So yeah, that's going to do it for this video. I know it was like 19 minutes long. It's gonna be when I finish the outro. That's... Sorry, I can't get my words straight. It's like 2:30 a.m. in the morning right now. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. I know it's really long. If you watch the whole thing, that's totally fine. Hopefully you watch about half of it, though. If you're brand new to this channel, please subscribe. That would mean a ton to me if you subscribed. I mean, that means so much. I mean, I'm trying to get 300 subscribers by the end of the month. I'm pretty sure I can get there. Like this video, comment. I would like to see more comments popping up because I'm trying to get a count for like how many people are actually watching my videos. So I know some people are just like rewatching like 10 times because I average probably about. Besides like my flexing videos, which usually get like 500 views, on average I average probably about 40 to 60 views, and I get like 2 comments, so I'm wondering who's exactly watching this. So comment please. I mean, actually that would be the most. Comment in this video please so I can know who's watching, and thank you all very much for watching today's video. Hopefully y'all enjoy the rest of your day, and yeah, see you guys in the next one. Hello everybody, I'm Zach Chattel, and in today's video I'm going to be going over a couple tips on how to gain 100 subscribers for a YouTube channel. So this is going to apply off if you're new to YouTube, you're starting to post videos, and you kind of want to get a good amount of subscribers, or if you just kind of have had not that many subscribers for a long time on your YouTube channel. And I can relate to this, I can relate to this because I had 14 subscribers and under that, and like around 10-14 subscribers for the first about 3 years of my channel. And I know I didn't post, and some of those videos, a lot of those are gone now and deleted or private, or I don't remember what exactly. I don't remember. I deleted them one day. I don't know why. It was a really dumb thing I did. A lot of those are gone, and they really only got like 5-10 views on them. But then one of my videos, which I'm going to get to now, so this is tip number 1 to gain 100 subscribers. Post a popular video title. Post something you know that it's a pretty popular subject, you know someone's probably going to watch, or like or a topic that's hot right now. Post a reaction to it, or post something kind of the title. Even if it's not exactly, kind of drifts a little bit away, it might be a little bit of clickbait in there, but it will work a lot of the times, and you'll get a lot of views on it, and hopefully it'll get you a lot of subscribers. And do that for 1 or 2 videos. What happened to me was I posted a thing back in December of 2016, a video of me lifting weights, and I was just going, like lifting weights and stuff, pumping that iron, and then I I got over in the span of 2 weeks, I went from 14 subscribers to 140 subscribers. And the video now has 2,000 views on it. Which I just remember waking up the next morning, looking at it, and it was, I'm like, 40 views? I got 40 views in overnight. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's more views than I ever got on like my other videos in like a year's worth. And it was just really cool, and over time I started gaining subscribers. I was gaining about 10 a day. In 2 weeks I kind of got like 140, 150, and then I kind of stopped. Then I had to kind of post some other videos. So find a hot topic, do a video you know it's going to work. If you're if you're a bodybuilder like me, or you're a pretty good video, do a fitness video. I mean, those always seem for some reason to get a good amount of views. I mean, usually any fitness video or flexing or something can usually rack in at least 100 views, and or some of them more. Mine for some reason just exploded and got so many. I had 2,000 views, gave me 140 subscribers, and it was just incredible. Another tip I'm going to say is advertise and tell your friends and family. A lot of people who watch my channel, I would say probably 15 of them are friends and family and stuff. A lot of them, I just would tell everybody, whether it be friends, family, teachers, I mean, just anybody. I mean, everybody know. Somebody, I think I've even told some of my doctors or some therapists or something before. I mean, just tell people about your channel. Get your name out there. I'm pretty sure they'll be nice enough and subscribe to your channel. I mean, if I were not have, like, I mean, I have so many of my friends and, like, school, people I go to school with, and everybody subscribe to my channel. There's got to be at least 20 or 30 of them. That will help gain about, and plus if you know a lot of people too, like, I don't know, like, a whole ton of people. I know there's some people who have, like, what is happening? I don't know if you saw my camera, like, kind of flash funny. Like, if you're some people, like, use, like, if you have, like, Snapchat or Instagram, you have a lot of followers, you're starting with all, post a picture or put a link for your YouTube channel in there and say, guys, go check my YouTube channel and subscribe to it. I guarantee you'll get some. If you have a lot of, I know there's a lot of high school pages or, like, young people who have, like, thousands of followers, a lot of people they know, they go to their school and stuff, that get, like, 200-300 likes of a photo, post one in there, I'm pretty sure a lot of people subscribe to it. You gotta get friends, family, everybody to subscribe. I'm pretty sure they're happy to. It's not cheap, it's not cheating. A lot of people that I know who are starting to watch my videos. So that is tip number 2. Tip number 3 is be patient. It is not going to happen right away. Even for me to get 100 subscribers, it took about a week or two. And it might take more. I mean, you might post one video and it might not work right away. Keep posting more and eventually one will hit. You'll get your break or your small event, 100 subscribers. Doing YouTube, everyone thinks because they see some... I mean, I'm a very optimistic person. And I truly do believe, like, if you really have your heart to do something, I believe you definitely can do it in your whole life. If you want to become a famous YouTuber, I know you can do it. But you gotta be passionate enough about it. You can't just be like, I'll post some little stupid, like, minute video once a week, no editing. It's like, that is never gonna get you there. These people who have got to this point, PewDiePie, Ninja, who else? Markiplier, KSI, all... Tanner Bronger, Tanner Fox, all those people. I mean, and there's the list goes on. They worked so hard, they edited nonstop, and a lot of them didn't get many subscribers for many years. A good per example, someone I used to watch all the time. His name was McJuggernuggets. Some of you remember me talking about him all the time. He had 700 subscribers for what was it, 9 years. And he kept posting. He never gave up. He was happy with what he had. He was kind of one of the OG people on YouTube posting stuff. And eventually he just got his break and it worked. And he has about 3.5 million subscribers now. I'm pretty sure you've all seen, like, the Psycho Kid series, or I'm guessing the majority you have seen some of those videos. I mean, they're very, very, I mean, most people have seen him at least once. So yeah, those are my tips. If you follow them, I'm almost positive you'll get there. If not to 100, you'll get to at least 50 or 60. I mean, you can probably go past 100 if you follow these for some of you. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm giving some tips how to get to 100 subscribers. I'm currently working on to get 1,000 subscribers. I'm trying to do it by the end of the year. So I have about 5 months. I think I can do it. But you myself, I'm focusing a lot of my time on my YouTube channel, trying to think of good things I can make. But yeah, thank you all for watching this video. If you're brand new to the channel, please subscribe. It means a lot. Yes. Also, I have that tip. I forgot. Also, ask people to subscribe to your channel. It is not sounding begging stuff. YouTube has even said in one of their on their website, or there was some sort of on a thing, they ask people to subscribe. It's a very important thing to do. Every big YouTuber does it. It's not embarrassing. It's not begging. Just do it. Ask them to subscribe, like, and comment, and share. Mainly subscribe and like, though. So yeah, that's gonna do this video. Hope you all like the video. Subscribe if you're new. And yeah, thank you all very much for watching, and hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. What's going on, I'm actually back with another video, and in this episode of Z-Tart today, I'm going to be talking about crushes. And I know it's kind of a funny subject, but I thought there'd be some funny things to talk about. I thought I could think of some stuff from my experiences, people I've known's experiences, and many things. So sit back and relax, probably like a 10-minute video or so. And yeah, let's hop right into it. By the way, happy 4th of July. I mean, this video, I don't know if I'll post it on 4th of July, or the day after or something. But anyway, happy 4th of July, stay safe, and have a fun time. So, crushes. So basically, we've all had them at some point. I mean, I think everyone has, whether you're a boy or a girl, and you're like somebody or whatever. It's normal to feel. It's a natural thing. Everyone has it. And I'm just telling you about my experiences with girls, what I've had socially over the years and everything for the first little bit. Then I'll talk about other people I've known experiences. So basically, I really didn't have my first crush until I was like, I was 5, and I was like in young 5s. And there were like 2 girls in my class, and I just was like, I didn't really know what, I mean, I just got out of preschool. There weren't really any girls that I got along. I can't remember any single girl from preschool when I think about it. I remember them a lot from like my elementary, but basically there were some I liked. I didn't really talk to them that much. But that's when I started kind of get crushes, small ones and stuff. And it was like, I mean, it was like, I mean, when you're like that young of an age, like nothing, like you don't actually like ask someone out. You don't have like true like, I mean, I'll get into later about how like, people they have girlfriends and boyfriends and stuff such an age. But we'll get that in a little bit later in the video. So basically, nothing serious. I'm not gonna ask the person now, and I didn't really think much about it. But you feel thoughts, you should be extra friendly, but and stuff. And then I got a little older. I didn't really have a lot of the rest of elementary. I didn't really, for some reason, like kindergarten, first grade, I didn't really have any crushes on anybody. First grade, there was somebody I kind of liked. Nothing was really serious, so I didn't really. I talked to them quite a bit, but it was. I mean, remember your first grade, you're 7 years old. I mean, nothing's like serious, and you're just kind of like friendly, play tough. Oh, she touched me, cooties, and all that stuff. Just kind of play around and stuff. And it's just kind of fun in games and stuff. Of course, I didn't ever try to ask anybody out at all, because I didn't even know what that really was at the time. I didn't really know what crushes were. I mean, I kind of knew about them. I still remember, like, first grade one time, our teacher, of course, I was really young at the time, so I didn't know much. I kind of just knew, like, really my mom and dad and stuff. But, like, apparently, I was, like, a bunch of kids were shocked. I was, like, really shocked. That, like, she had, like, someone come in, like, toward the school, or an assistant. Something, she goes, "This is Miss," I don't remember what her name was. And, like, we're like, "Wait, what's," and she, like, we were confused what Miss was, because we always called each other Mrs. And she's like, "Oh, she's not married yet," or something. Then we're like, because I had the whole mindset, up to that point, I still kind of did until, like, 3rd or 4th grade. And as soon as you turn, like, to adult, you automatically somehow got married right away. And that's just kind of what I assumed. A lot of kids think that, too, when you're younger. I didn't know what, like, boyfriends or... I mean, I thought boyfriends and girlfriends were, like, young people, and maybe became adult, you just automatically got married. Like, I mean, I just remember being, like, so shocked. It was great. And I remember that. I still just remember that. I mean, that was about 8 years ago, and I still remember that. Ugh. 2nd, 3rd grade comes around. I don't really have much. I also remember one girl in 1st grade who liked me, but was kind of, in a way, was kind of obsessed with me. And I mean, like, there's a friend, but not in any sort of crush way or anything. And she's kind of like, she would kind of get a tad annoying sometimes and be like, this, and come like running up to me. I mean, for the most part, I don't really honestly get bothered me much when people run up to me and scream my name. I really don't get bothered much, though. I mean, back then it was different, but today I'm a very patient person. Understand, I don't really get mad at people ever. Or anything. Yeah, that's basically it for elementary crushes. I remember 4th grade, I had one. I think I did, didn't I? Yeah, I don't even remember. I was never really like someone that was gonna ask somebody out or like anything. Like I still don't have guts to ask anybody out. Okay, so I just sorry. So a lot of my friends I've seen through the years some I've known a long time, some I've known for a little bit. They've all said, "Oh, I have a girlfriend. Oh, I have this. I have a boyfriend." It's like, wait, we're in like 5 or 6. I'm like, well, yeah. I'm like, how long did it last? A week. I'm like, what did you do? We just talked. It's like, It's like people think that back then, but then like they come realize, and like years later, they're like, oh, it wasn't like a real thing. It's kind of a play thing. So I understand, which is, I mean, I knew so many kids that did that. There's just stupid lights keep flickering. I don't know if you can see that, but they're like flicking like every minute. And so I never really had much. I had some good amount of conversation on girls like elementary because you didn't really think of anything with relationship and stuff and all that. And you're still really young, had puberty. And then I leave my old school in 4th grade. I'm homeschooled for the rest of 4th grade, all of 5th grade, 6th grade, 7th grade. And that's like the main middle school year, so it's kind of like you're kind of developing puberty, you're kind of getting some new body parts and like learning new stuff about you, and you can be some confusion. That's when kind of like you might start like girls more or like boys more. And just a very, very confusing time. I mean, I didn't really think much of it because I was homeschooled and kind of sheltered those reasons. I mean, I still had a few of my closer friends I saw that during that time, but I didn't really know much. I mean, I lost like all my social skills I had when I was homeschooled. I would have all my friends. I've said in past videos, I had a lot of my friends ask questions for me in public. I didn't know, like, when a girl came up to me, no matter what age, I'd be like, my face would just turn. I didn't even know. Oh, it would look literally just like this. And some of you will remember this too. It would look just like this ball. Like maybe just my first turn from like this to this, basically. Well, maybe not generally quite this, but it was really bad. I mean, I was like no social skills with the girls at all. Like I just remember sitting on the bench one time talking to one of my friends at some like I don't remember, it was like some weird show or something, and some girls came up. I didn't even see them. They were like, "Hey guys." And then he says hi, and I was just looking down my face. I mean, you just said each one like turn around. Like I used to be awful. I mean, I really wish I would have filmed like all this stuff over the years. I mean, it's just so funny. I mean, I was just really bad. I mean, even if I didn't have a crush on them, I still would like, just get. And so yeah, for about 3.5 years, it was pretty bad socially, with just in general, especially. I mean, girls were really bad. I mean, if I had any of my parents here right now, they would tell you it, or ask any of my friends in the comments or somebody. I mean, they'll tell you the exact same thing. I mean, a lot of them saw it. I mean, now I'm totally fine with them. I remember when I first got to my regular school, like I was like so shocked when I go in 8th grade year. And then the girls come to me and I like talked. I didn't necessarily have a really crush on them, but I'm like, oh my gosh, I just talked to a girl, my face and turned as red as that ball over there. Like I was just like so happy that I could talk. I just remember coming home and screaming, Mom, I talked to girls today. My face didn't turn red. I didn't get all squirmy and anxious. I actually felt good. And she's like, oh my gosh. I mean, guys, I don't think it was so bad this was for 3 years. I mean, it was just horrible. And that was just awesome. I haven't really had many crushes the last couple years, though. I mean, I've met some people in public once or twice, so you kind of get like one thing, like, they're kind of nice and stuff. But it's just, I've never had many social interactions with people. I don't really get to your own. I mean, for years, you don't know, I go to school with like 50 people in it. It's a small private school, so it's very, very weird if you date someone there, because it's almost like we're just one big family. So it's very, very weird. Like, you don't ask anybody out there. I've had friends there to say they have girlfriends there, but it's like, the ratio of boys, there's like 40 boys at our school and like 10 girls, so it's kind of like, that'd make it even more weird. And there's the boys that have fought for the girls and like gone after them and like upset, they have like crush on like 2 or 3 different girls. It's weird. And I've seen that. You know, I've seen some of my other friends over the years that have had, oh, like, now again, my other friends. A lot of my other friends, too. One of them used to have, like, say they had, like, a girlfriend every other week, and they were, like, in elementary and stuff. It's like, what? It's like, even at a young age, I knew, like, that was serious. I mean, even, like, when I was 6 or 7. I mean, I don't really consider someone much a true relationship until you're, like, I don't know, 13, 14, even that. I mean, you really, everyone's so young and doesn't really know what they're doing. I mean, I think the statistic shows, I saw it, there's a booklet, I saw one, it was like 88% of high school relationships end up broken up and don't get married, which is a very large amount, because you're young then, you don't, people have, like, that's why after I already get a girlfriend next couple of years, I'd be scared of me, and it's like, I want to do my own thing when I get out of high school. I mean, I want to go around the world, do something. I just don't, look, I mean, that's probably the main reason people break up at that point. I mean, people go off to college, somewhere might be going out west or east or something, anywhere. Somebody might be going to the military or something, or be going to do like gap year, or go just on vacation for a long time. I mean, there's just many things. What is the cat doing? What in the world? Old Derby? So she's about to jump. You don't even, oh, okay, that was weird. She's like minions jumped upstairs. But yeah, that's the thing that I've read. So I've seen a lot of people I've known have high school has been married relationships, and guess what? None of them have lasted. None of them got married. Some of them I've seen last for 3 days. Some I've seen last for a year, months. Or I mean, it's so many things. I mean, it's not really. A lot of people don't really care that much at that point either. You're not committed, or you go off looking at a bunch of other people, or I think people just feel guilty too if they see like, oh, she's kind of attractive or he's attractive, and people like overreact sometimes and stuff. Like, I feel like it's such a young age. And a lot of people just don't like that stress on their shoulder. I mean, you're young. Enjoy your young days while you have them. Worry about it. A lot of people just do it later in life. I mean, my parents were kind of like, they had like my mom had like, I don't even remember, like 4 or 5 boyfriends. My dad had like, I think my dad had like, he said like one time a girl came up to him and kissed him on the cheek and like flipped out in like middle school or something. I don't know. They got married really, really young. I mean, I think my mom was like 23 and my dad was like 21 or something. And I thought like for a while I thought as soon as you became adult, or like when you had to get married like a really young age. And that's what I thought I was going to do when I was younger. I'm like, well, I don't need to rush. I mean, I have plenty of years to think about it, so I mean, there's no rush or anything. But it's like, I don't really think you need to get married quite. I mean, some people have specific reasons you might get married young, but I don't think you should necessarily rush into it. Of course, I'm no dating expert or relationships expert by any means necessary. If you get your advice from me, I don't know why, or even why. I don't know why you're taking this seriously. I just know kind of a good general idea of how some stuff works. Like, of course, a lot of my grandparents got married like 18 or 19, too. Or very, very young ages. It just lets what a lot of people did back in the day. I mean, you just kind of were like, you graduate high school, either go to military college or get married. So, I mean, it's just, that's what I mean. A lot of adults today get married, like, a lot of them, like, in their late 20s, 30s and stuff. A lot of people don't like get married at all, which is their decision. A lot of people just don't like commitment either. I mean, being in a relationship is not some easy task, no matter what you think. And it's supposed to be enjoyable and fun for both people, but it's not going to be like some wonderful thing all the time. There's going to be arguments, no matter how much you try to avoid them, it's going to happen, you know. Some relationships more than others. And there's unhealthy relationships, and there's healthy relationships. And there's just many, I mean, I'll probably have a general idea if I ever get in a relationship, like, of what to say and what not to do, and like stuff, just because I've seen a lot of people I've known do stuff I've asked, I'm not gonna say like something in public like on here, but I've just kind of asked my parents certain details about stuff, or other people I know that know a lot about, or just kind of advice sometimes, which I don't want to get deep in details on that, but it's just a whole confusing thing. I mean, it's just very confusing. I still get confused by. I'm still confused by relationship stuff. There's a very chance I won't get a girlfriend for 4 or 5 years. I don't have any social interactions with people. My church is 80 people, and there's no even girls my age, so that's kind of even out of the question. My school, we're just a really small school, so that's just. There's really. I don't even my karate place is no girls even my age. It's just or any social outings I go to. The only place. It's just what am I, those are my 3 big socials, church, karate, school. I go to trampoline park a lot, but a lot of times it's just a bunch of us elementary, middle school, high school boys just throwing knives at each other. I don't know. That's just. It's just confusing, and there's just so many things. I don't know. That's just me. I've never had many social actions with a lot of girls my whole life. I've never. Just till recently, and still then. It's a very confused situation. Some of you who go to my school know, but our school is very small. We're just a giant family. We feel like brothers and sisters. So it's just, you don't want to date. That's just weird. A lot of people I know have never really. Some people I know have always been oh, I'm gonna go for that girl or something, or some people are oh, he's so cute. It's just kind of some people are just kind of eh. They don't really care too much. Focus on other things. There's just a lot of stuff that goes behind. There's just so. And then when if you get in a relationship, someone, if you go to giant school, someone's gonna make some giant announcement, everyone knows this is a whole big deal. I hate it. Plug your ears if you're a little one. This is really bad. But I hate it when I go out in public and I see 2 people kissing on a bench, sticking their tongues down each other's throat. It's disgusting. It's nasty, and it needs to stop. There is a limit when it comes to relationships in public. If you hold hands with somebody or give them a little kiss on the lip or something, that's fine. But just some stuff, just no. So yeah, I know some of you probably don't want to hear that, and some of you probably lost your lunch after hearing that. But it's the truth, and it is disgusting. I was at Dairy Queen last year. My mom and I went shopping, and some guy and his girlfriend. Close your ears again. Close your ears again if you're younger. Were basically, their tongue must have been touching the back of their throat. They were just on the Dairy Queen counter, and that's where my Orange Julius goes. You two, you need to get out of here. It's just so disgusting. I just hate seeing that. So I don't. Oh. So yeah, that's some experience I've seen with some people. Some of them aren't the greatest, some of them are funny, some of them are plain out disgusting. But just don't be those people at Dairy Queen if you do get in a relationship. So yeah, I think that's gonna be it for this video. I know it's kind of a long video. I said it was gonna be 10 minutes, but my videos have been longer. I know I said it was for summer. I was gonna do a lot more fun videos. I'm really sorry. I'm trying to. I just haven't been doing much. I've been struggling with kind of this sleep thing. But I'm trying to think of something. There should be a really fun video coming out within the next 2 weeks. Probably in 2 weeks or so, or 3 weeks. Which is gonna be awesome. Oh, and there should be a, I'm trying to think. I'm just trying to think of video. I'm going to do that Sally push-up challenge soon, but I need to get my strength back a little more. I did some weight training. I'm trying to get back into shape. I've been doing a lot of endurance training lately. Been going to trampoline park, running, trampoline, just bouncing on my own trampoline, doing some weightlifting and stuff. So I'm trying to get used to everything. Yeah, it takes a while to get back in. That concussion took a lot out of me, and I got a lot of pretty bad out of shape. Physically, I've kind of stayed the same, but just the mental aspect of working out has changed. I I just don't feel like I love to, like, I like lifting weights, but I feel like at a point I was just so obsessed with working out. I thought it was so cool, and then it's just like, I like doing it just to stay in shape and like be fast and fit and stuff. But I don't really like. I just don't really think I have anything to work towards though. Like I'm not really training for anything big or something. So I don't know. I just don't always find the right. But I gotta quit. I've been like waking up lately with like from the video game. I mean, I've been playing video games a lot lately. I'm trying to get out of it more. But like I've woken up like I'll sometimes fall asleep like really sweaty. I fall asleep sweaty usually with a horrible headache, and I've been waking up seeing like yesterday. Mom came home and I saw kids. It was like a giant. It looked like a kid's version of Battlefield going out in my living room. It was just like grenades and guns going off everywhere, and I was like, "Ooh!" And I'm like passed out. I can't move, and I'm just like, I go run out, lock my. I'm like, "Mom, what are you doing? What are you doing?" I'm like, "Oh, what are you doing?" I'm literally like half asleep. I don't know what I was doing or anything. Like it was pretty bad. So enough of that. Better videos coming soon. I promise. I'm really trying to think of something to do. Thank you all for watching this episode of Z-Tart. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. It is much appreciated and it helps me out a ton. I'm trying to get 300 subscribers within the next 2 weeks. We didn't reach our goal by July 1st, 300 subscribers, but we do have 276 subscribers, which is awesome. Thank you all very much for subscribing. I started this a month and a half ago, almost 2 months ago, with 189 subscribers. I lost 20 over the 6 months, and then I've gone back up, and I've gained 80 subscribers almost since. And thank you all very, very much. Remember, stream July 13th, 8:03 p.m. Eastern Time giveaway stream. So yeah, thank you all very much for watching this video. I know it's kind of long. If you didn't watch it all, it's totally fine. Hopefully you watched at least half of it. But yeah, thank you all very much for watching. Enjoy your 4th of July. Have a fun time. Eat some good food. Spend time with your family. And thank you all very much for watching. Hey, how's it going everybody? I'm Zach Shell here, back with another video. In this video, we're going to be talking about some of the funniest things that ever happened to me on Xbox and playing video games online. And some of them might be from, actually, there'll probably be a couple from my PS4 days too, when I used to have one of those. So yeah, I'm just going to discuss some funny stuff that's happened, some really interesting stuff, and some really weird stuff that kind of scared me. So, if that's already, let's get in the video. So one of the first things that comes to mind, a few of you have heard this story before, but I was almost like creeped out one time. It was kind of funny, but basically I used to be a very, very big Minecraft player. Like that's what the only game I really ever played when I had my Xbox. That's why I went to Xbox originally, because the Minecraft community was a lot bigger on there than PlayStation. So God, man, those characters are dark in the back. Sorry about that. Wish I had better line down here. So I could just play Minecraft all the time. And probably I'd say last September, October, it was kind of becoming before Fortnite came out and that was becoming a thing. I posted, because you can like post forums on Xbox to like ask people to do certain games and certain stuff. And I said we're going to have a build battle tournament. And I was going to be the judge and everything. We were going to have some fun. And then we get like 6 guys to enter. And then we all get in the party together, start talking. The one guys, I mean, they were like deep voices, something like these guys aren't from around here. I don't know what's going on. And they start talking. They were saying some really scary things. And one of the things they're like, is it saying, "Are you American?" I'm like, "Yes." And she's like, "You're the only one Americans I like. And we Sudanians are sick and tired of you. We're all brothers here, and we skinny white people over here. You guys still like gold and iron?" I'm like, "What?" And then I immediately just like left the party and like left the game because I don't know, those guys were creepy. It was so funny. They're like, "We'll skin you white people," and it was just really, really weird. It was just, I mean, they were talking, they had the deep accent and everything. I'm not trying to be disrespectful to them, but they were creepy and just like scared me. And that was just, I immediately got out of there and defriended all of them. So that was one of the things that was happening. That was like last October and September. Another thing, there was just one kid before I was playing with. I think his gamer tag was Posty. I haven't actually seen him online in a long time, probably about 4 or 5 months. And we were playing Minecraft. We were doing Skywars stuff. I have some Skywars and Hunger Games maps on my Minecraft Xbox One. And he had his sister playing with him. They were doing split screen. His sister is very, very nice and friendly. And her brother's he's not so much a jerk, but he's got a little attitude to him, and he's just kind of like a little like crazy and stuff. And he's just kind of going blah, 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 and rambling about stuff. And then he kept getting mad because he got killed a bunch. And the one time he's like, "Can I?" Cause when I did when I used to do a lot of those games and stuff, I would never give people privileges at all. Like I did not trust people to go invisible, fly, because you can't like, because people would go into creative and destroy stuff, or they would go around sabotaging other people's maps or breaking the floors underneath them. People would get mad, and after we tried it at first, I mean, my friends who would come along, I just said, "I'm sorry guys, I can't do this anymore." I felt bad because there's some really honest people that were doing it with me, but there's just so many people that would come in and just would not be honest about it. That's why when you're hosting games on Minecraft, it's very, very hard sometimes because people just don't listen. And the one kid, we wanted privileges, and this was like the last time I ever gave someone privileges on there. I'm like, fine. And so, because he had gotten killed, I don't remember who killed him or anything. And then it was like there were like 4 more people left. I noticed pieces of my base in Skyward started to get broken. And I'm like, what the heck is going on? And then his sister goes like, oh, his name was Josh in real life. And she goes, "Josh, what do you do? Why are you breaking?" And he's like, "Oh wait, I'm not breaking." I'm like, "Yes, you." And I'm like, "Yeah, someone's breaking this." I almost fell to my death because the floor had broken. And you see him giggling, goes silent back. And then I go, "Okay, that's it." And I turn him to survival only, no privileges, and he just falls to his death. And he was just so mad and screaming. He's like, "Why did he?" He's like, "Because you're breaking my stuff." And he had broke somebody else's base too and almost killed them. And then he's screaming and complaining. And then the next game comes around, we do. And then he had been killed really early on in the first game. Then he had got to the bottom of the map, and there's basically at the bottom of the Skywars map, there's just kind of like a hangout area. People like just kind of run around. There's some loot down there, and like, is that what you call it? Loot in Minecraft? I don't remember. I just played so much Fortnite. There's stuff down there, and he's running around, and he's trying to build back up. Like he's getting dirt blocks, and he's trying to build all the way back up to the top. And he's asking his sister to drop him stuff from above because she's still in the game. And she's like, fine. And then I'm getting tired of him. Because I'm fine if he wants to spectate from him a little bit, but he's getting higher and higher and higher. And then he's just screaming at his sister to give him more. And she's like, I'm not giving you any more, because he's trying to get really high up so he can sabotage stuff. And he's coming really close. Like, I can see him. I remember him just standing there. I'll never forget. I wish I could have filmed it. It was beautiful. I used to be like, I used to be a very, very good Minecraft PvP player, because all I did was battle mini-games for about an hour every day. And I had learned how to use a bow really, really good. And he just sits on the top of a 1x1 block, and I just go, pew, and he goes, boom. It sends him flying off, and he just hits the ground, and he just starts yelling and screaming. It was the greatest, just seeing him go flying. He's yelling, then he hears Dad screaming in the background, what the heck is your problem? And then he's like, I keep getting hit down because I can't privileges. And Sister's like, because he's breaking everybody else's stuff and not following the rules. I was like, what? And he's like, and then I hear his dad say, well, if you keep breaking other people's like he said the full word, no wonder I would do the same exact thing and not getting privileges. Because he wasn't a jerk, or the kid wasn't. He just did not have, he had some behavioral problems. I don't know. He was a funny kid though. I don't know what happened to him. I haven't seen him on there in a while. Or maybe he's been offline. I'm not sure. But that was really, really funny. I mean, that was awesome. Another thing. I was playing a Minecraft battle minigame once. Sam, you'll remember this, or I think you were in the game, I don't know if you saw it. But basically, some of you might know, there's a map on Minecraft. It's called Invasion. It's like an alien map, and it's like, it's known for people falling off of it all the time. People just fall to their deaths because it's like a lot of open heights and stuff. And it's just like, It's like it's just like half the game falls on the map and kills himself. I mean, it's just really complicated. We were in a party with like 8 people, and there were like 5 guys trying to team. And then I'm not teaming with anybody, Sam's not teaming with anybody, so we're just kind of soloing it. And there's another guy soloing it. 3 guys. This is before Fortnite was big, so there were a lot of people playing the Minecraft battle minigames at the time. This was back in like September or August. The one guy, there were like 5 of them on an edge down there. I run down with just my fist, start hitting a bunch of them off. We all get in a giant fist battle. I go flying off too with them, and like 2 or 3 more guys go flying off. Everyone's getting mad at each other because they can't figure out who's hitting. They thought they were all teaming, and they're screaming and just yell. It was just, oh my gosh, it was priceless. It was so fun. It was great. Oh man, that was wonderful. Oh, that was great. I also remember though, one time, what game were we playing? Oh man, I'm trying to remember. Oh, what was it? I think it was another battle one. Man, I honestly don't even, I really don't remember. I just did so much Minecraft, kind of forgot a lot of it. I mean, still remember, I had a lot of fun times doing it, but it was just, man, I almost kind of wish Minecraft would get kind of bigger again. Just, when Fortnite came out, I mean, I love Fortnite, but just, I mean, when Fortnite came out, I mean, after like 4 months, just all my Minecraft friends kind of went over to Fortnite. I mean, I never see like any of them on there anymore. Like, I haven't played Minecraft, I think in like 2 weeks. I only played it for like 10 minutes. Excuse me. Yeah, that's kind of one of the downsides of Fortnite. It just takes everybody away from all the other games out there. There's a lot of good games too. Yeah, those were so fun. All those games and stuff. What else was there? I'm trying to think. There were just so many funny moments. Trying to remember. Oh, I remember one time. Oh, yes, right. This is like 3 years ago when I had a PS4. I was playing Black Ops 3, and I basically I was just kind of getting into online gaming time. I didn't know what I was doing. I averaged like 2 or 3 kills a game, and online it wasn't that good. And basically, if anyone doesn't remember, the RPGs or like the rocket launchers in Black Ops 2 were so overpowered. You could target them perfectly at anything. They would explode anything close to them and send them flying. You could take down the UAVs and all the, I don't know if that's what's called, this like the ships and stuff in the sky. And I would always take the stuff down because I always had an RPG. I remember I had a good game for me, which was like 4 or 5 kills, and I was playing. It was just there, and it was like 99. It was the final point needed. And there was just someone used like some smoke grenades. I don't know what was going on. It was me and like 2 guys on the side of smoke. I grabbed my RPG, just shot it somewhere, and just like exploded them. And I remember just going, yes! So I was like so happy because I could not believe. I didn't even know like they were really there. I knew they were somewhere around, but I didn't know even where they were. That was just great. And the other guys that congratulated me too, or they were in the opposite team of even doing it. I mean, it was awesome. I just remember that a lot. That was great. Yeah, I also remember losing a 1v1 too. That was actually back in like, I think that was March or April. I was 1v1 my friend Sam in Infinite Warfare. He was at my house. We were in split screen. And we had snipers only, and headshots were 2 points, and everything else was 1 point. I was leading like 7-6. There were 10 seconds left in the game. He wasn't moving. I thought because I was a little bit of ways. I was gonna come out because it's kind of cheap just to hide behind something, like run away and be like, "Oh, I'm gonna win." I gave him a chance. I ran out in front of him. He hit a sniper shot on me with 3 seconds left. In the head, so it gave him the leap from 6 points to 8, and he won the game. I remember just being like, oh my gosh. Like, I could have ran back there and won it very, very easily, but I don't want to hide behind something. That's kind of a cheap move. Really. That was funny. I remember just getting hit right in the head. Oh, man. Man, there was something that happened. Oh, I used to do, oh my gosh. One or two remember this. We were playing, last, like, October, we were doing Bed Wars in Minecraft. I built a map, like, a year ago. And it was so funny. So basically the one guy, there was, like, 5 of us versus one guy. My friend Alonzo. He had a, very overpowered bow, like, unlimited arrows. Like, he had, like, 5 stacks of 64. It was probably like 10 stacks, 64. And then Bo could like one-shot somebody, or like use 1 or 2 shot somebody. And he had like all diamond enchanted armor, and we used kind of leather stuff and wooden swords. And it was like a 40-minute round. But I remember just like running off. He was chasing me off a ledge up top, and we were both looking right down. He was chasing me. We were like all laughing so hard that game, just like all just like crying and screaming. It was just such a fun time and so funny. It was one of the best days ever on Xbox. And he runs out to the ledge. I'm like, because at that point I had been a very good Minecraft PvP player, and I had learned a good amount of stuff. I like jumped, swung around, hit him because it was only like a 1 block path. And we both went flying off, and he got so mad. We still talk about that today, almost a year later. And that was just such a cool and fun thing. It was great. Just smashing him right off, and we both fell. We eventually, because I used to do a thing in Bed Wars. It was like, we do like 1v5 or 1v7 challenges. Well, the one guy had to be like stacked with everything. But eventually, just the overall manpower would overtake him. And the guy, no one ever won that challenge. I mean, it was basically impossible. It was so hard to win. I mean, it was a great... Man, that was so much fun. And eventually, we just all kind of overtook him. Because, he had to break our bed, and he was going to go open against 5 of us. And it was too much. That was a really fun time. Excuse me. By the way, Sprite is not sponsoring me. This is just what I'm drinking right now. Oh, man, the times. I wish I could have recorded all that. I mean, some of those times were so funny. What else is there? Man, I really do miss the days of good old Minecraft. It just kind of, like, past year, just kind of gone way down with it. Because Minecraft's kind of like... Their online services for 360 and PlayStation 3 are done. They're getting rid of the Switch Minecraft, which is weird because it's only been out for like a year. So it's like, what in the heck? Wii U Minecraft is done. You can still do stuff on like your own little world, but there's no online play or anything soon. It's really only Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and those guys aren't even getting updates more. They're trying to get everybody to the same edition. That's Bedrock Edition. I think that's the one, yeah. The one that you can get on, like, Windows, Xbox, PlayStation, and tablets and all that, and then phones. They're trying to get it until everyone go on one thing so they're all, like, together. So they just can focus on one platform instead of, like, 3 of them. And then there's the original, like, PC Minecraft. Like the original Minecraft that came back out in like 2009, like that will always be around. That one you can do like the most on. Or, like, there's a lot of hackers on there though. Yeah, so that's just kind of some stories on Xbox, and there's just been so many funny of them. A lot of good times. Well, I hope you all enjoy this video. I know some strange stories. There's just so many funny moments. It was just great. I'd like to say thank you everyone who subscribed recently. We have 270 subscribers. And it's just been really awesome getting here. We've almost got to 100 in 2 months. I'm trying to get there. I just lost like 5 for some reason. There was a... I don't know why, but the one day I lost like 5 subscribers on YouTube, my like private Instagram that I have for just like me and my friends, there were some other people just started following it. And then like over the course of like 2 days I gained like 4 followers, and then like one night I lost like 30 of them. So I don't know what's going on. I just don't understand Instagram that much. That's why I don't really accept follow requests on my private Instagram anymore from other people on Instagram, or just like from you guys. I'm sorry, but I just like to have that being just my friends. This is public, and I have other public Instagram account. I haven't been on that other public Instagram account in like actually like a week and a half though. It's been a while, or at least like a week. I know some of you send me messages or asking questions on there. I probably should get on there soon. So yeah, thank y'all very much for watching this video. Hope you liked it. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. It would mean a lot to me. Comment, like, share, and subscribe. And hope y'all enjoy the rest of the day. And hope you enjoy this video.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? I was actually back in the video. Some of you know me as a 16-year-old bodybuilder. I'm going to be curling 15 pounds a day, which I know it's not that much, but I've been kind of lazy lately. Got out of working out to get them guns, so I'm still kind of getting back used to it. I'm still kind of weak, so yeah, I'm just going to be curling 15 pounds. So basically, by the way, if you're new to the channel, I'm Zextel. I post talking videos, do weightlifting videos, and I do some vlogs sometimes. And if you're new, please subscribe, because that would mean a lot and support the channel a lot. We're trying to get 1,000 subscribers by the end of 2018. I think we can do it. We've done pretty well. Wow, this feels tough. See, the key is curling, or like lifting lighter weights with high reps is better. In my opinion, it's all about repetition, or yes, I think repetition. It's not just about lifting 300 pounds once or twice. That's not going to get you big arms and get you fit. Yeah. So I think we'll wrap it up there. If you're new, subscribe. So thank you all very much for watching this video. Please subscribe if you're new. Like this video, share it, and everything else. And yeah, thank you all very much for watching. Hey, how's it going, everybody? I'm actually back with another video. In this video, I'm going to be a little more silent because my parents are asleep right now, so I can't talk quite as loud. But in this video, I'm going to be talking about the harsh reality of YouTube and some of the struggles and problems creators face when making videos and stuff. And I'm pretty sure if you're a YouTuber, even small, medium, or big, you can relate to a lot of this stuff. And I felt a lot of these emotions at one point. And for those of you who don't really post stuff or not creator or anything, which is totally fine if that's what you want to do, well, this is just some of the stuff. So basically, YouTube has been around since February 2005. So it has been around a good amount of time now, 13 years. And I have been watching YouTube since 2007. So I've been around YouTube a lot longer than a lot of people have. The videos back then were completely different than the ones today. A lot of the videos back then were like 2-3 minute videos, not really edited that well. And were just kind of like funny, short little skits and little clips. Which is fine, but I mean, just people no one really knew how to edit back then. Or anything. It was just kind of a fun place. No one took it super duper seriously. There are some people from back then that made it big now, like Shane Dawson. I know he was doing it since the beginning of YouTube, and he's like, I think he's like the oldest big YouTuber there with like 5 million subscribers. But basically, some of the harsh realities of YouTube is, for some of us feel is that you're going to get over that people are going to gain more subscribers than you. I'm just going to share up a little more. It's very, very hard to get that far. I mean, he has like 30 million subscribers more than anyone. So don't focus your whole goal on YouTube to give you the biggest YouTuber on there. It's a very, very, very small chance it's ever going to happen. And you can't really control it because that's kind of how PewDiePie's channel exploded. Maybe you will, but it's very, very unlikely. I also think you're going to experience things where some channels you watch that have the amount of subscribers as you will probably explode up and get like 1,000, 5,000, sometimes even hundreds of thousands or million subscribers. I have experience with some people I've been watching
or channels where I have like there's like a related channels thing I get sometimes, and it shows channels related to me, and some of them have exploded and got more than me. I've gotten more than some of them, and I've seen channels that had some amount of subscribers than me. Like this example I've said in one previous was Tanner Brongart, like my favorite YouTuber. He had 800 subscribers at one point. I remember still when I was subscribed to him, he exploded. Now today he has 5 million subscribers. And that gives me motivation too to see that you can become big and do anything on YouTube if you really want to. Because he did it, and I mean, I'm really, if you think about it, not even that far. I mean, yes, I still have like 600 less than him, but on a grand scale of things, I'm really not that underneath of him. I mean, I'm not saying I'll get as big as him anytime soon or anything, or maybe never, but I'm definitely going to try, and I like doing YouTube. I like making videos for you guys. And you got and another thing you got to do, learners too. You don't want to do YouTube just to gain subscribers. You don't want to do it just to gain like and fames. No, like it was likes and fame. Sorry, I said that wrong. I'm actually what it looks better back. Yeah, this looks better than like this. No, but for real, guys, it's very hard to realize that sometimes too. Because I've gotten really jealous. I've gotten jealous for some people that are similar chance to me that have got more subscribers to me. And some of them, I've also gone over channels that are similar to me too, and overpassed them. I overpassed a lot of my friends when I first exploded to like 200 subscribers, and I gained more than them. My weightlifting video blew up. It's just the harsh reality of YouTube is I know people and seen channels that have had some of the best editing, best audio, and everything have 100 subscribers, have 1,000, 50, 10, maybe even none. And it really, you cannot let that get you down if you're not immediately exploding after, or like gaining subscribers. When I say explode, people don't take me serious. I don't mean like literally going kaboom and combust. I mean like their channel like blowing up like with subscribers and likes and stuff. And I've seen it with many people. And the ones that always succeed in the end and that get the big subscribers are the ones that have always been patient their whole life. Or their whole life, about their YouTube careers, the ones that pursue and keep going, make good videos, try their best, and those are the ones that always end up eventually. It may not happen, it may take a month, it may take a week, it may take a year, it may take 5 or 10 years, but eventually your channel will blow up and you'll gain subscribers and stuff. You just gotta be patient, and eventually too, you gotta realize too, you definitely will, if you want to get more subscribers, you definitely do want to probably purchase like a real camera. Like, I use a phone right now. I know I'm not going to get to 1 million subscribers anytime soon with the videos I'm making, but I would like to get to, like, maybe 5,000-10,000. You definitely want to get a good camera down the road, a good editing software and stuff. You don't need, like, top quality, thousands of dollars worth of stuff, but get, like, even, like, a $200-300 camera and just, like, a Microsoft editor or, like, app or iMac Pro editor, whatever that stuff is called, or Adobe Flash. Like, get something. And all this good stuff. Okay, I keep pronouncing the words really weird. And that just is kind of the truth of YouTube. I mean, some people get really big real fast and overtake people who have been doing it for years. Some people, it takes some years, or some people, you never know. And I think that's the reason a lot of people get discouraged and quit YouTube. I'm still trying to keep going because I know, I can sit and complain that I don't have 1,000 subscribers or 5,000 or want to get 1 million. I mean, yes, I would like to get 1 million someday, but I mean, you just have to keep doing what you're doing. Eventually, you will get the chance to do it. But you got to be passionate about it. You got to make good videos, and you have to stick to it. Like, my phone is starting to like kind of glitch out sometimes when I film videos and stuff, and I would like to eventually get some real professional light in. I would like to get some, just even like some better light bulbs down here. A good camera for like $300 or something, a decent video editing software. Because I know the phone videos in the basements, I mean, I know some of you guys love them, some of you guys are kind of sick of them. I've been trying to do more videos this summer of other stuff. I'm sorry I haven't been the berries on that. It hasn't been the greatest summer with some health issues. Nothing big, just like some sleep stuff. I've really been trying though. But, I mean, that's just really what it comes down to on YouTube. I mean, yes, if you post like a 5-second video just like doing stupid stuff, it's like kind of messing around. It might be kind of funny, but I mean, you're not going to explode or get a lot of subscribers or likes with that. I mean, you just aren't. And just because you have one big video too does not mean you're going to get right to 1 million subscribers. Like, I've seen people who've had 10 million viewed videos or like 100 million viewed videos or something, and they still only have 5,000 subscribers. I'm not saying only because that's still a good amount of people, but for that amount of views, you think they'd have more, but really, the amount of subscribers you get for views is like really not. It's very like far. Like I mean like so I have 22,000 views on my channel. That does not mean I'm gonna have like 22,000 subscribers. Not even 1,000. I only have 300. And even if I'm guessing probably around 3,000 people watch my videos, but only a small chunk of those actually gonna subscribe. Even if you have to subscribe, I mean that's just how it is. It takes a long time to get there. And don't take this video. I'm not acting like I'm some big professional YouTuber or anything. And because you're like, oh, you only have 275 subscribers. Yes, but I also might probably good video for you to make it because I am a small channel. I have also been watching YouTube longer than most of you probably have even known about it for 11 years now. And I'm not some professional. There are people better than me. There are a lot of people better than me. But I do know a good amount of stuff, and I've seen a lot of channels blow up. I've seen some of the original channels since day one of them. I've been watching YouTube for a long time. And I've learned stuff, and YouTube can be a hard time. It can be a struggle, especially when you're trying to make it big. And some people quit their jobs and leave their schooling behind and jobs. Some people end up making it big on YouTube and sticking to it. Some people just go back to doing other things. But only the people that really, really want it ever get big, or probably I'd say 95% of people that ever really of the big YouTubers with over like 500,000 subscribers or more really, really wanted it. They do a lot of time in their videos editing. They did it. They gave up a lot of social time. They gave up a lot of them even quit their jobs. I mean, they were so passionate about it. And those people that succeed or get really big. I mean, there's a lot of YouTubers I watch that quit their jobs that were taking a risk, but so a lot of them paid off. I mean, yes, sadly there's going to be some that don't always pay off. They have to go back to their jobs, but even if you have to go back to your regular job, keep doing what you're doing. Try your best. If you keep doing it, it will happen. And I probably sound really serious in this video. I don't sound super serious, but it's just kind of a video I'm talking about kind of the hard stuff with YouTube and stuff. And I'm not mad at all or anything. If some of you that hear me like this, you usually think I'm mad. I'm really not at all. I'm actually very happy. I'm just saying some of the hard stuff of YouTube. I mean, what's this? I think there's like 100 million YouTube channels, people that actually post, not just like people that actually watch it. I think there's like 100 million YouTube channels, and most of them are all reaching for the same thing. Or probably not. A lot of them probably aren't going for big, but there's probably about half of those 50 million are going to get big, and not every single one of them is going to get big and 500,000 subscribers. So you got to want it more than another person. You've got to really like it and really be passionate about it. Like, I'm not like super duper passionate about YouTube, but I still love doing it. I love making these videos. I love having you guys comment and watch, subscribe all of them. I still average around 50 to 70 views a video, which is still really cool to think. I mean, yes, I would love to get to 1,000 subscribers. I'd love to get 1 million, I'd love to get 500,000. I just love to, but you can't just focus solely doing YouTube just to do that. There are a lot of YouTubers or people, people realize when they get famous with some of the stuff, they realize, why have I knew that? I hate this the whole time. And some YouTubers quit because they realized they didn't really like what they were doing. Someone walk away from hundreds of thousands of subscribers. I've seen it with some of the YouTubers I've watched. They just walk completely away from their channels, and nobody hears much from them. I mean, that's been going on a lot with Minecraft community in the past few years. A lot of people have left. They're going to just leave their channels completely with millions of subscribers. There really is. You gotta really stick to YouTube if you want to make it big and you want to make money and profits on it. Yes, there's gonna be that one guy who posts one viral video, gets famous, gets millions of subscribers, millions of followers on Instagram and stuff like that. I mean, we've seen that happen this year. I'm not gonna say who with, but there's been a couple people who've seen it happen this year. No offense to them. They're posting really kind of funny videos, but that's the thing too. Some people are gonna be mad, some people are gonna hate. I don't hate these people at all. I think if you do something really, really wrong and stupid, or do really bad things, or have been scandals, and you're still getting millions of subscribers or something, then it's kind of like, But like with the Walmart yodeler, I'll say his name. That's him. He I like the one where I think he's a funny guy, very nice person, but he posted one video, blows up, and a lot of people give him hate and stuff. I think he's a completely nice kid. I think he actually is really good at singing too. I think a lot of people are jealous of him because he posted one video and he got millions of subscribers and followers on Instagram and everything. But I mean, that's the thing. I mean, some people get mad when someone posts a video like that and they explode, and they've been doing it for years. You cannot give up. That's what people want, and that's what people like. Learn something from it and keep moving on. There's also who else has been there that has done that. Another YouTuber I used to watch a lot is the name Juggernuggets. He had 800 subscribers and lasted for 7 years. But he never gave up with his YouTube. He kept doing more and more. And he did the Psycho Kid series. He exploded to 1 million subscribers and now has around 3.5 million subscribers. He never gave up even after all those years, and eventually it did pay off. So you just cannot give up doing what you love and doing YouTube. People also got to remember in life, every pro and every professional is once an amateur. Natural talent can only take you so far, and they were all in the same spot you were at one point, no matter who it is, whether it's YouTuber, celebrity, athlete, anybody. They all started as an amateur with very little to no skill, or maybe a good amount of skill because you had natural talent. But you all started at the same spot. It's the ones that keep going and going and going that succeed. And sometimes it's going to seem really, really hard. If you like it enough, you'll stick to it. I remember, I think my sister just got home. I forgot she was at work. I remember I saw a video, a picture last year. Some of you may saw it on one of my private Instagram. It was a picture of the 2D Mario standing in the mirror, and it was like the new Mario, like 3D one day. And it says, "Never forget your humble begins where it's no matter where you came from." And I thought it was a very, very good, it's one of my favorite pictures still today. And it's kind of funny because it's a video game, but it's very motivational and true picture. And that's, it's very, very true though. He saved the video game industry. People don't ever realize that video games were getting thrown in deserts and dumps in the 80s, and Mario came around. People were like, oh my gosh, video games are actually really, really fun. I'm filming down here.
Can I ask you something?
Yes. Let me pause the video. Okay, sorry about that, guys. My sister just came down, and funny story, she literally just told me that she had a famous YouTuber come into her, she works at a dress shop, and she had a famous YouTuber come in today. I already forgot what her name was. I don't know what it was. She's like the biggest YouTuber from Grand Rapids or something. What? I don't know. Oh, man. What was it? I don't remember her name or something. What was it? There's one YouTuber from Grand Rapids who has like 500,000 subscribers. She's like still in high school or something. And she knows a couple. What are the other couple things? I don't remember her name. My sister actually just met her today. She came in my sister's work, and she got a picture with her. She immediately recognized her. She's like friends with some other 2 guy YouTubers or something. I don't remember, but my sister apparently met her. She literally, as soon as I was filming this video, it's funny. I had to pause it. She literally just told me that, I was like, oh my gosh, that's so cool. So back on track. As harsh reality YouTube is, there's going to be people better than you. You're going to have, if you really want it to be better than them, you're going to have to really try get better at it. There's just always stick to it. Something might take years or months or whatever, how long to get really big on YouTube, but never give up doing it. If you like it, and keep going. And don't ever get like super, what do they call that? Stay, I was about to say flat earthers, but no. Stay, not light. It's like when you have to stay, stay simple. Don't, get over cocky and confident and think you're so good just because you're famous. Stay humble and stick to your roots what I mean roots is, never forget where you came from or what you started with filming or anything. Because someday you may be watching this video, I'm filming some Samsung Galaxy on a tripod on literally the end of a weightlifting bench, holding up at a chair that we've had for 10 years. It used to be our kitchen table chair in an unfinished basement. Someday I may be using a $3,000 camera in a mansion in Hollywood. You never know. But overall, thank you very much for watching this video. I know it's kind of long. Hope you enjoyed. Enjoy the rest of your day. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, like this video, and comment down below. And yeah, see you guys in the next one. Okay, how's it going? I'm just back to the live stream, and yes, I have live streamed 2 days in a row, and it is awesome. And I'm just going to do a quick, like, 15-20 minute stream night. Let's see when people. I don't know how I'm doing this. I'm guessing probably 2 or 3. But yeah, last night's stream went good, so I'm going to see how this one goes. Hi, bro. Hey, Garrett, welcome to the stream. See that thing? Darn, this whole thing is broken. Stay there, don't break. We got 3 viewers. Oh, wow. Who's here? Garrett. Now another person. So first off, I'd like to say thank you everyone who was in the tournament. Hug me or hun me? You mean hug me? Thank you to everyone who competed in the tournament today. It was an awesome tournament. We had, where's the list? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 participants. And yours truly won the tournament. And it was great. It was a great tournament, though. Hey, Sam. Hey, DJK. I mean, it was just an awesome tournament. And I think I didn't lose money because my dad offered to buy the prize thing, so I guess I gained money and he lost money. He was gonna lose money either way, but I won a $20 gift card. It was a really fun tournament, though. We did 5 rounds for 50. It was actually only like an hour and 15 minutes long. I won, Kendall. I'm bad at the tournament, it's fine, Kendall. We gotta get you an Xbox, because Fortnite on mobile is just not meant to be done. That's probably why your iPad's been glitching too, because the iPads, a lot of other people I've known that played on like their iPhones and stuff said their iPhone will start glitching or lagging. Yeah, I won, and it will, I don't know seriously about what. Yes, I did win, and it can overheat your phones or tablets. Because mobile devices aren't like, yes, they have some games on them, but they're not meant to really handle big types of games like Fortnite. I mean, it's 100 people's internet, all connected at once. That's a lot, and a lot of people I've known have had problems. Whereas Zach went turn his dad off and give credit like you, Zach. Yeah, that's basically just how it was. It was a very close tournament, though. It came down to me and my friend Evan. I actually was troll. I don't know if you guys can read this that well. Probably this was like the scores of everybody. I don't think you can read that. So I was like the first 2 games I was kind of nervous and jittery a little bit. Although everyone for the first 2 games was like really nervous. But it was a lot of fun. So I was down. Yeah, Evan, I thought immediately he's gonna win this because he got off to a 7. He had like a 5-point lead over everybody after the second game. And then I got 6 one game. He only got 1. And then I had about tied it with him. And then I got 5 next game. He got 3. Then I got 3 and I got 2. So I had 13 kills. He had 11. Good game to him and everyone else. It was just an awesome tournament. So the placings were, first place was me, second place was Evan, third place was Sam, fourth place was Offside Beast, fifth place was Garrett and Black Knight tied. Sixth place was Kyle. Seventh place was Gurrit and Colby, and 8th place was Kendall. So we had a couple ties, but overall it was I had a fun time just doing the tournament. It was just so chaotic and fun. I feel, Sam, you barely lost. How many kills did you have, Sam? You had 5 kills. So you were actually in second place in the second round. You were holding up, but you just kind of collapsed the past like 3 games. And I can be a little rude to Sam because he pulled a cheat move on me. He knows exactly what he did in the one thing. I quit at the end. Yes, and you went like silent in like the 5th game and no one could get a hold of you. What are you going to do with the gift card, Zach? I actually have no idea. Oh, hey, VidKid, welcome to the stream. Oh, I'm not sure, really. I was thinking about getting an Ethernet router for my Xbox because
It'll make the internet a little better, but overall, that's still, I don't really want to waste on that. I don't know, I'll have to think about it. I'm in no rush at all. I'll probably just have to sit around for a while. You mean Gert? Yeah, Gert was in the tournament, DGK. You want to give it to me, don't you, Zach? I don't think so, Zach. Sorry, I earned this one. I'll be doing a giveaway eventually, though. Don't worry about it. Sorry, Mom needed me, and I knew I wasn't going to win anyway. Oh, it's fine, Sam. You still got 30 for not really doing anything at the last game. Like, what are you doing, gift card, Garrett? Oh, I answered the question twice now. Just like I'm not sure yet. Oh no, wait, yeah, I answered that. Buy an extra gift card. No, I don't think so. It was a lot of fun though. Man, I think I'm going to host a tournament right before school starts. Yeah, you should, Vid Kid. You should we gather people ahead at a time and get like a lot of people. It's gonna be awesome. Set your own rules and do whatever you want. I have a good idea. Oh no, no, I don't even want to hear it. Couldn't join the tournament. Only have Fortnite PC and PS4. I suck it anyway. You could have did it on PC. I love PC players in it, just not PS4 because we can't cross-lay. I mean, 8 of the 10 people in the tournament were Xbox players, so it's really hard to do with PlayStation players. I had a cross. Although there was one PS4 player, but I only let him really because he's like a close friend of mine. He's my neighbor, so it was like him and my friend Kennel just in one game together. So there were like 3 games going on at once. I'll tell you later. Okay, that's fine. You should buy me next week for December because I got you one. Maybe. That actually might not be a bad idea. I don't know if you can actually spend Amazon gift cards on Xbox gift cards though online. I'm not sure. That's actually I don't even know if you can spend a gift card on a gift card. I don't see why not, but there's weird rules like that on gift cards. LOL DMs. Yeah. I think it's gonna be the last tournament for a while. And someone else, Will's probably gonna hold one. No, Zach can be next gift card after I get an Xbox. I don't even know if I can use that on Xbox gift card. Love you too. Because I'm new. Buy an extra. Can you do that though? I don't even. That seem kind of weird. Plus, I just got a bunch of extra gift cards from you guys for my birthday. So I'm not really sure. Have a good pickle. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'll do. The overnight things this week. The baseball games tomorrow. Gotta think of something else to do. I'm just trying to enjoy summer as much as I can. I mean, only got like 4 weeks left. Just finished summer school. Relaxing. Getting ready for another year of high school. Let's play a game. What game? I don't want to get back on Xbox again. That was... Oh, man. After that tournament, I'm going off with a high note. And then you had to kill me in that one game, Sam. So basically, we all tried joining solo games after the tournament. We got in the same game. Sam says, Zach, let's team up together. I know you're not technically supposed to be teaming, but we were just kind of walking around together. And I could have shotgunned him right in the head, and I was thinking about it. He traps me in a box before I can do anything and traps me. I'm like, I'm never trusting you again. Will spells every word again. But overall, fun tournament. It was just a lot of fun. I didn't think I was honestly gonna win it. I actually had no. I thought I was gonna get 3rd or 4th. I think the reason I won it though is because I know 50-50 very well, and I play the mode a lot. A lot of these guys that are still in the tournament that are good or someone better than me, they don't play it as much or near to what I do. So I just kind of know how it works and how people are and what to do. But I was the one, me and Evan were going back and forth. He spelled it wrong. I need to go to summer school. Gosh, is Will even here anymore? No, let's play a game on this live stream. Oh no, I don't even know when people are here. Well, guys, if you're in the live stream, drop a like on the live stream, please. It would mean a lot. It helps the channel a lot. Please drop a like. It would help a lot. Yeah, I'll explain what happened in the tournament in a second. I need to take a drink first before I talk about it. Yeah, I don't know what he even spelled wrong. I wasn't paying attention to I pay attention to usually 80% of the messages. Probably more like 90, 95. I can't always get them all, though. Okay, so basically, the tournament started. We were kind of preparing like 45 minutes in advance. I was trying to make sure everyone had the gamer tags ready. I was trying to invite people to big parties. I was telling people to do a few practice rounds if they wanted to. Around 6:25, I said, everybody go use the bathroom, shake your jitters out, or do whatever you want for a few minutes. Then we come back, 6:30, I make sure everyone's in the party. I give them all a rule speech and everything. The rules were 5 games 50-50. We had 3 different separate games, 2 full squads of 4, and another with 2, but they're not like teaming really, just whoever gets the most kills. If anybody in your squad goes down, you do not have to revive them at all, because you almost kind of want them to go down because you want to get the most kills. Although my friend Gurr actually revived Colby, which was actually really surprising to him. I honestly probably let him sit there. That was very nice of him. You cannot sabotage your squad mates' build, so you can't like impulse grenade them off a mountain, break the build underneath them to knock them down and stuff. Or that would be considered cheating, and you would get disqualified. The other rule was just have fun. I said don't scream or screech too much because we were all like 8 of us were in a party and 2 of them were in the other game. So everyone was pretty heavily concentrated, but we were still having fun though at the same time. I had to keep coming back and forth. I talked to my friend Garrett because it was me, Colby, Gurrit, and Evan in one game, and then there was Sam, Garrett, Offside, and Black Knight in another game. So I went back to like Sam or Garrett and asked them how many kills they had. I was checking all mine. I was the first person to get a kill. Yeah, in game 1. I didn't get the most in game 1, but I was the first person to actually get a kill first. But I was also the first person to go down first. I killed one person, 3 more people came running in when the build's tilted. I couldn't move that well. My hands were a little shaky and sweaty, and I got shotgunned. Yeah, the stream did come kind of out of the blue. I just wanted to do it to get a few views and a few likes. And then I just kind of spectated and see how things kept going. That kind of boosted my confidence a little bit because I kind of got the first kill. And you want to keep momentum rolling no matter what sport thing you do as much as you possibly can. And really, Evan kind of exploded and just got 4 kills in the first game. Offset had 2. Sam had 1. Gurrit had 1. Gurrit had 1 being a bush camper. And so I was a little nervous, but I was still pretty calm. I play with Evan a decent amount, and he's a very good player. We did a squad game the other day. We had I think it was a 16-kill squad game, which is pretty good in my opinion. He had 7 kills. I had 2. My other teammates had 2, and the one guy had 3. He's a very, very good player, though. Better than me. I just kind of outplayed him a little bit in the 50-50 tournament. Good game to him, though. He was very nice about it. I was very nice. None of us bragged or anything. No one really got mad at all. I was aiming for likes and views, brother. Yes, I am. Well, that's not the only thing. You don't want to just use YouTube just for likes and views. That's one of. That's an important thing. It gives you definitely boosts your confidence up, but you gotta do having fun too. Yeah, and then I had to text Kendall and Kyle back because they were doing it. There's a PS4 player, Kyle, and mobile, which is DJK Vlogs, and they were I had to message them back to see how many kills they got, and neither one of them got any in the first round. But it was a very fun tournament. Second game, I got 1 kill. Sam got 3. Offside got 0. Black Knight got 1. Garrett got 2. Colby got 1. Evan got 3. Gurr got 0. Kendall got 0. And Kyle got 1. So I'm like, okay, I'm hanging in it at this point. I wasn't losing it all. I'm thinking, okay, it's probably going to be Sam or Evan who wins this. Because Evan has like a 5-point lead on me at this point. And then game 3 comes around. Okay, I really don't want to sound like I'm bragging, but I liked it. I came out of nowhere and won this tournament. Game 3 comes around. Evan gets 1 kill. I get 6. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm back in this again. So we both are tied up 8-8. And no one else. At that point too, I kind of knew it was going to come down to me and him in the tournament because the next person closest to us was still 4 kills behind. And they could have easily come back too. I did. But I was kind of thinking it's probably going to, there's an 80% chance it's going to come down to me and Evan. And it was, I mean, it came down to the fourth game rolls around. I get 5 kills. He gets 3. Like, I was getting, like, almost kind of stressed and a tad just because he was getting so many kills. And even if I got a bunch, he's still hanging in there with me. And you don't underestimate. And I had a 2-point lead heading in the 5th game. At this point, I'm, like, 50% sure I could win it and 50% sure I could lose it. I'm staying very, very calm. I get 3 kills. We make it, like, final 15 on our team. He goes down. I have one more kill than him. And, like, I was the last guy of, like, all the 10 people left alive, like, out of the games. And I'm like, yes! And I, like, screamed, and I realized I had won it. But a lot of people, there were only 3 people who got it. 3 of the 10 people got a kill in the last game. I think kind of that point, some people just kind of given up or got a little shaky. But it was a very, very fun tournament, though. I would definitely do it again. It only took a little bit over an hour, not as long as I thought it was going to take 2 hours. But it was a very fun tournament. I wish Fortnite would get custom matchmaking, though. They really, really need custom matchmaking. Then you can do, like, solos, duos, squads in every custom game. In which I know, yes, Playground won't come back out tomorrow. It's kind of weird, but you can still only do 4 people on that, though. It's not quite as fun. Yeah, let me answer some of the messages now. Nice, like, 300 sub giveaway. I'm just kidding, Garrett. You're always saying. Oh, you're fine, Garrett. And yes, I will be doing a 300 subs giveaway, definitely, when I hit it. I've kind of been stuck at, like, 278, 280 the past 2 weeks. I haven't been really past it, which is fine. I've made it pretty far in 2 months. I'm very glad and happy about that. Oh, man. I've been, like, sneezing. My nose has been, like, itching all day long. Man, that bothers me. What else? I also went to this really cool, it was like it's like a video game and, like, video TV store. So they have, like, video game consoles for sale and video games and DVDs. They were all, like, really, really good priced. Like, they have, like, Super Mario games for, like, $10. And it's just, it was such a great store. It's called, Disc Traders. If you're in the Gramps area, I highly recommend you check it out if you want a video game or a DVD. I mean, they have, like, every DVD known to man. They have Blu-rays, 4Ks, 3D. I mean, there's just so much stuff in there. I'm going to read the message in a second, guys. And it was just a lot. Like, I mean, they had... Like, I had looked at the place before it opened. Like, I just walked in there one day and they said, we were not selling anything quite yet, but feel free to look around. The prices were, like, really, really good. Like, they were, like, games that were like 40% off what they should have been selling for. It wasn't quite as cheap this time because I think they've been around a little longer now, and it was like really, it was still very good prices. Highly recommend you check the store out. They had Xboxes, PlayStation 3s, 360s, 4s, Wii U, Switches, I mean, everything. They had every game console, games on demand, DVD. I mean, it's just a very good place. Recommend you check it out, and it's all reasonably priced. Okay, I'll read the messages now. What should the giveaway be, guys? You guys can let me know in the comments if what you want me. I know you're probably gonna stick in the Amazon ones and stuff. I can't do anything too expensive though. Give away a penny for someone that answers this question. Oh my gosh. I feel just as Zach is famous, not me. He has more viewers than me, though. Fair. HK used to have more viewers than me. I mean, I am not really famous. I sometimes joke when I say I am. It's like your one friend in the Instagram chat says he's famous. It's like, your whole goal in life should not be to be famous. A lot of famous people have a lot of struggles, and really a lot of stuff is glamorous for them. They might make millions and have a lot of people know them, but a lot of them are still miserable. Not all, but there's a good amount that are like have miserable lives. I mean, you can want to be famous, but you should not make that your whole life goal to be famous. I used to think that's all that life was meant to, is be pop famous. But you want to get famous for doing good things and doing doing good deeds and doing the right thing. Not doing stupid. You can do it on YouTube, but don't do something like illegal to get famous, or something that's going to get you in trouble with the law or something. Because there's been many people on YouTube that have broken their careers trying stuff that's really, really dumb. And you'll get there, DJK. It takes a long time. I mean, I still am... You used to have more than me for a long time. I still only have 280. I mean, there's people with way more. What will... Oh. You gotta stay positive until okay. Take your shirt off, Zach. And this lighting's horrible. It's gonna look really, really bad. I'm just gonna like chunky. The infinite dab. Oh my gosh, that's not even. This is not a dab. This is literally like the infinite dab. This looks kind of creepy now. That's like not. That's what the infinite dab looks like. It's not even like a real dab. LOL. Well, I think someone asked how long the stream would be. I'm probably gonna wrap it up in like 5 minutes. 25 minutes. I'll wrap it up. Oh man. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'll do. You will be to 1,000 by. I really hope so. I think I can honestly do it. Or I definitely want to aim to get to at least 800 by 2019. I mean, the shirtless videos get me subscribers and viewers, but I don't want to do that the whole time. I mean, that gets kind of boring. Just ripping your shirt off. And those people that subscribe just for that, they never watch any of my other videos. I mean, there's probably about 20 or 30 people that like really watch like all my videos and like comment are like very supportive to it and helpful. And there's like some who just come for the shirtless ones. Like I don't even like doing them much anymore. There now, I'll gladly do it, but I can't abuse it because that doesn't look good. Oh hey Liz, welcome to the stream. Samuel Lurch F. I have a coupon for the white cake. Sounds good, Garrett. We're gonna eat lots of good food and get sick. Will likes take. Yeah, I've seen him, Kendall. Yep. Ugh. So is anybody in the chat coming to the overnight thing this weekend? FC. Why are we spamming random? I don't know. Why are you spamming random letters? I just took off. Oh my gosh. Will. What overnight thing? Liz, I think I texted you. Liz, I'm having the feeling you don't check your phone that much, but I know it's a lie because you're constantly on social media. But that's fine. I'm just basically that Skies was having an overnight thing this weekend, which some of us are going to. It's a public event. It's like from 12 a.m. to 6 a.m. And it's kind of like an overnight thing with movies, games, bounce on stuff. They open like 10 new attractions. Caught. Yeah, I did catch you. It's so hard to get a hold of you and John all the time because John doesn't give his phone number out. You don't ever respond. It's like, ugh. But that's fine. Did you say Scott? No, not Sky Zone, not Scott. No, I'm easy. I messaged you before and I don't ever, sometimes I don't respond, but it's totally fine. I mean, you're not really bad. I actually have a lot of people, like, I have messaged, like, I think 6 people in the past 2 days, and, like, none of them ever respond. Or it's, like, that's just, like, oh, my gosh, I don't know. That's one of my biggest peeves when people don't respond for, like, days and days and days and weeks. Because I know you've seen it. And then I see you talk in another group chat or something, or I see that you're active on this, and it's, like, why? So no, it's totally fine, Kendall. And not everyone can handle it. I mean, that's literally... You're staying up all night. I think me, Garrick, and Stefan are going. I ordered a gaming keyboard. Nice. That'll definitely be probably better than your laptop thing. And mouse. Nice. We could have ordered another one if you would have been the tournament one, the Amazon gift card. How's your day been? Mine or theirs? Because mine has been pretty good. Oh, see, Liz responded. She just messaged me. How much is it? How much is always keyboard? Gosh dang it, Zach. Well, you literally, like 3 people joined the party at literally like 2 minutes after the tournament ended. Like, you joined like a minute after the tournament ended, Will. And we all were like just laughing. It was so funny. Like, literally like 30 seconds after it ended, you joined right in the Xbox party. Like, the screaming had just got done. Charlie just joined. Hayden was gonna play, but he joined our party and left. It's like, I don't understand. About the elementary school tournament. I know I won't talk about school. I saw that on there. I'm like, how did you get that already, Garrett? I mean, how did our school even know that? Like, we haven't had an open house or anything. No, Liz, I'm not gonna do that. She's messaging me. Not for a while. It's gonna take, because I did that way too much. Or, I mean, Xbox will. Kendall, I will say, the place I went to earlier, You can get Xboxes for $200, which is a pretty good price. I love everyone. Oh my gosh. Or check Craigslist. Some people sell them on there for like $175. How did I miss that? Yeah. You gotta quit. I think you should. I think Kendall, you should really stop playing Fortnite on your iPad. It's gonna kill your iPad eventually because it's just not meant to run that game. I think Fortnite Mobile is like the biggest joke ever. I hate everyone. Oh my gosh. Oh. Say the pledge. You want me to say the Pledge of Allegiance? Oh, I don't have a flag. Oh wait, yeah, I do. Why is a fly on there? I'm trying. Wait, isn't there certain? You're not supposed to do Pledge of Allegiance at nighttime though? I remember how to do it. It goes like this: I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, with indivisible, liberty and justice for all. Okay, I know I got one sentence wrong in that, but I know I got pretty close. I'm not sure what the rules of that are. I thought there was a. I'm not sure. No, you can do it at night. I don't know. Yeah, I think you just want to see if I knew how to say it. We used to do it back in my original school. We used to do that all the time, but for some reason schools don't ever do that anymore. I think they kind of just want to avoid a political debate or someone like trying to. I don't know. They just don't do it anymore for some reason. You did it right. I did. Oh wow, I could have sworn I got one thing wrong. Craigslist isn't really that dangerous. As long as they're not asking you to meet some like sketchy place at like midnight or something. But anytime I ever use Craigslist or my dad does, they go to like some public place like during the day and it's totally fine. We've never had any problems. I've sold stuff over there. I've never had problems. Oh. At least with Craigslist you can meet the person and see what it's like. It is a little nerve-wracking when you have to go in someone's house, check if it works, or they come in your house, see what works. But we had people come in our house, see when I sold my old PS4, and the guy came in, he was completely nice, and he bought it, and he was just out the door. Janko Square still does it. Yeah, some schools do the Pledge of Allegiance. I don't know why some schools don't. I mean, this is the United States. I think all schools should do it. I think a lot of them want to try and avoid a political, like, I don't know, someone, I don't know. I mean, the whole, there's like, there's just a political, I don't know. I think they're just trying to, I don't want to get politics really. I think they're just trying to avoid, the political problems at school. So like our school, they didn't force you to do it, but they said you could do it out every morning when we raised the flag up, and most people would do it, right, who were down there and saw it. Some more still. I honestly think you should be saying the Pledge of Allegiance if you're going to school. I would require for everyone in school. Hey, did it because of the video. Sounds good, Kendall. I shall see you tomorrow. See, I actually won't be here, Kendall. I'm going to be at a baseball game with Gary and Colby, so I'm going to be able to watch it. That's exactly when I think the game starts. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. Have a good night. You too, Sam. Thank you very much for watching. Oh, thanks for doing the tournament today. So if you guys just tomorrow, I have a quiz, 20 lessons. Good luck tomorrow, Garrett. You're doing good. You're so close. Good night, Sam. Love you. I'm just getting the stream here, guys. It's been going on for about a half hour. Like the stream if you haven't. It means a lot. It helps the channel a lot. It gives me confidence and motivation to keep going. Thank you to everyone who entered the tournament today. Good game to everybody. It was an awesome tournament. A lot better than the last one we did. Excuse me. We're in the same room. She was like, oh my gosh. So let's just say Michelle. Okay. Have a great night, everybody. Thank you very much for watching. Like the stream if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'm pretty sure you've all been subscribed, though. Love you, Zach. No, love you too, Angel Liberty. Bro. Yeah, I love that there's just a flat, like, saying in the background. Okay, thank you all very much for watching. Thank you all for competing in the tournament today. And enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Hey, how's it going, everybody? I'm Zach, back from the video. In this video, I'm going to be trying to do 300 jumping jacks. And, warning, it won't look like I'm doing full jump jacks because the camera cuts off, and plus my ceiling is kind of low. So I have to spread out a little farther to do them, but it still is technically a jumping jack. So yeah, without further ado, let's get in. I'll be counting in my head. Wait, okay, sorry. Ready? 103. Oh, that was 300. If you guys want to go back and count all of that, so it was 300. I know it was around 300. It was somewhere, I got lost count kind of those words again. It was somewhere in between 295 and 305. I just wasn't quite sure for a little bit of it. So yeah, oh man, that looks exhausting. I feel really ripped now. Well, thank you all for watching this. I know it's kind of boring because I didn't talk that much, and a lot of you guys know I talk a lot during my videos, but I had to really concentrate count in my head, and I got around 300. If you want you guys to really go back and recount, go ahead, leave your comments down below, tell me what you think I got. But yeah, thank you all very much for watching this video. Leave it a big like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and yeah, thank you all very much for watching. Yeah, how's it going? I'm actually back with another video. In today's video, I'm going to be going to Sky Zone with some of my friends. And, we're going to be going in, oh, what time is it right now? Can I see my phone? It's 11:53 right now. I'm going to be leaving around 3:30, 4 o'clock to go get there. Me, my friend DJ K vlog, so you guys know. My friend Kyle, my friend Ivan. I think that's who I know confirmed right now. I think there's going to be a few more coming, I'm not sure. I sent a lot of messages and everything about it, but either way, it's going to be a fun time, so I'll see you guys when I get there.
Just get ready.
Okay.
What are you doing? Oh, you
Don't count down.
Sorry? It's just a competitive sport! No! Oh, he snapped his back! I'm gonna go. I'm gonna do it. Zach! Hey, Kyle! Oh! Hi!
Hey, Parker. Wait.
3, 2, 1!
Just gotta go get him. Just gotta go get him.
Darn it. Oh, yeah!
Ow. I get a half flip off that.
Oh my gosh.
Ow.
Good game, you guys. Go!
Really big button. That means it's a camera.
Boom!
I mean, you try a flip off this.
I can't.
No, just start climbing.
Fine. Bury me, Gorak. Give me a fail, so.
Oh my gosh.
No, bury me though. Yeah, Guru, do it. Exactly.
Whoever can get the highest wins. It doesn't matter who gets there first. Whoever just get there the highest.
Hey, Parker, you win! Hey, Garrett, look at him.
And then there's Carter in the foam pit.
Hey, Zach, you're home.
Carter, don't. Oh, Garrett's almost there.
No.
Now do a flip, Garrett.
No.
Yes.
I am not doing it.
Yeah.
Bury me. Bury me, Garrett.
Nice job, Kendall.
Hey, Park.
Dab, Garrett. You got a dab. Oh, you didn't. You're supposed to dab at the top.
Zach.
Nice. Nice job.
Let's go! Let's go! Oh, actually.
So slimy. Oh my god, I can't. It's so. That's too low. Thank you everybody very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. I know I didn't film the most, but I tried to. But it's kind of hard filming in a public place like that when there were a lot of kids there too running around. But overall, I had a lot of fun. Thank you all my friends for coming to it. Had a blast. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you all my friends who came, and hope you all enjoy the rest of your day. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, like this video, and comment down below. Much appreciated. Hey, how's it going, everybody? I'm Zach, back with another video. In this video, we're doing a little arm workout. And showing. I did an arm workout about a week ago, but the filming wasn't the greatest, and the audio probably wasn't the best, and I found my little microphone, and it's actually working, I realized. I'm gonna do a little more this time of exercises. A little longer, because you gotta get those big arms and get ripped. Well, recently I've been working really hard on my abs and trying to get the 6-pack. Or I have like a 4-pack right now. I'm not. It's like a 3.5, 4-pack. It depends on the time of day or what's going on. But, I've been really cranking out hard with lifting and running and cardio and everything. Like, I've been running every day for about 20 minutes. Trying to really get back in shape and get my endurance up. I've been lifting more, even though I've been really busy lately, because you guys heard earlier about how we're having a big move and we've been looking at houses, and my sister's going to college. Just been kind of busy lately, my family, and parents have been a little stressed out, and my sister, then I get a little stressed out, but I'm not horrible or feeling awful or anything. I had the sleep study too, so I was kind of tired for a couple days there. So yeah, I'm going to get back and lift weights a little more. And I've told you before, this is like my favorite exercise. The bicep curl with the thing. Oh, I gotta make sure I don't hit my system there. And I do a lot of these when I'm lifting weights. You gotta breathe too. By the way, guys, we're almost to 300 subscribers, and when we get to 300 subscribers, I'm going to be doing a giveaway. So let's get there. Only 10 more subscribers away. I know we can do it. And my hands are slippy. Where are my weightlifting gloves? Like, they're like covered in sweat. Well, here's some. Just a second, let me put my gloves. Just because my hands are really sweaty and that bar would slip on my hand. Okay, there we go. Well, these are actually MMA gloves, but they were sitting right there, and they'll do the job. Now I'm going to do some of these. I don't remember what these are called, but they work my arms, or like the top part, like the biceps. Or I don't know I forget like the top part of my, I already forgot what this is called. The other ones are bicep curls. I don't know what this is called. Go up, lower down, go up, lower down. Oh man, that's tough, because you're holding a bar like this right out in front of you. That's really tough to do. What else is there? Oh, I know. Switch the camera up a little bit. The weight vest is on the chair right now. I probably should get off. It'd be a lot easier to move. One other exercise I do, but you gotta be careful with it, is the dumbbell flip. Where you flip, or no, the plate flip, where you flip a plate on the weights. it works your coordination and your grip strength a little bit. Not so much like lifting strength, but it's still a good little exercise. When you're doing this though, make sure nothing's around you, and make sure you do it out in front. You don't do it directly here. You don't do something too heavy. You don't try being cocky and use some giant, massive plate. My dad tried using one of the big 25 plates and about broke his toe last year with that. Because there was like some viral video. I remember it was like one of the tight ends on the Alabama football team who was flipping like 55-pound plates. And yeah, that was really impressive. So I started trying to do that to get those big arms. Another exercise I like doing are just normal. I've got dumbbell curls. That's what they're called. I honestly don't lift a ton of weights, guys, to be honest, as much anymore. I do a lot more like push-ups and some more pull-ups and stuff. And just that more so. I do lift weights, but not like, I don't do like 40, 50 minutes a day like when I first started out. I do more cardio and endurance training and like more calisthenics and stuff like that. And yeah, I just do a lot of that stuff. And plus, to go to the trampoline parks a lot, I do the ninja course a lot, so it works my arms. But I do need to get my strength up again, though. It has gotten lower than it was. Some other exercises. I don't think I'm going to bench just because I'm not feeling that really strong and I don't want to drop that on my chest right now. So, I don't think I'm going to do that. But that's going to do it for this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. No, what did I do? Comment down below. This is what this is for. So comment down below. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Give this video a big thumbs up. And yeah, thank you for all for watching this video. Hope you all enjoy the rest of your day. And yeah, see you guys in the next one. Hey, how's it going? I was actually back in our live stream. And today I'm just going to be playing the GameCube, answering some of your guys' questions, and just kind of hanging out. Oh, let me get this camera set up on the tripod. Okay, there we go. I'm probably going to place it about here. I actually just got home. I actually just bought this GameCube. It's kind of a cool story behind the game, because there have been some of my favorite games I've ever played have been on GameCube. Man. Oh, darn, don't fall. Just a second. Super Smash Brothers Melee, Super Mario Sunshine, Luigi's Mansion, what's the I just played a lot of games, like even though they weren't exclusive to GameCube, I played a lot of games on GameCube. And I would always play them on a Wii and put a game controller in that, but I always kind of wanted my own GameCube. And I finally got one, as you just saw today. I saw it at the store, and I have money for it, so I asked my dad, like, Dad, can I please get it?